live. Let me just post the tweet and the usuals. All right. Sent out the tweets. Figure we might as well go live. All right. Hello, everybody. Tonight is, if you saw the tweet, you'll see we got Spencer here. Nobody's here, but whatever. Tonight we are finishing Doom 1 with the episode not involved in the original release, so I'm saving this for the YouTube vobs. Doom 1 was originally 3 episodes. It was released on a floppy disk. The first episode you got for free is shareware. You had to mail in order to get into episodes 2 and 3. Doom 2, the sequel, was released on a box that you could get in a store. And so and because the Quake was taking longer to develop than they initially thought, they wanted to make a 4th. They wanted to re-release Doom 1 on store shelves just to get people excited, and they included with it a 4th new episode. Takes place in between Doom 1 and 2, and it's really fucking hard, and we will show that immediately. Oh boy. So this is how the opening of this level is. Just oh god. So not only does this fucking map just throw
heads up, Andy, it still says stream starting soon on the screen.
Yes, let me go live. There we are. Now we're good. We're good. Right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know if you saw. I might as well restart. I got nothing. You go here, you pick up a shotgun, you go out, and fucking 8, when you're playing on Ultraviolence, 8 shotgunners spawn. As a howdy doody. Also, this is a problem because thought I heard another shotgunner. This is also a problem because there are only 8 health vials in the whole level, so every single hit matters a lot. This might be the hardest Doom 1 map. It is a ball-busting opener. It is short, it is cramped, but it is extremely deadly. Okay, I want the armor. Go in here. Get a secret rocket launcher. Gotta take some damage. Cause fuck you, American McGee.
Damn, the original Doom games are so fucking cool. I need to play them again. They're just so fucking sick.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, they have a real good aesthetic and vibe. And yeah, this is
the
like
lack of mouse look is kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's something I still like. There are some maps, mods, and stuff that support it, but you know, for classic Doom, I mean, I'm still using a mouse. I'm not playing keyboard only like some sicko.
Yeah.
Thank you for the infighting. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. This is bad. Go in here, get the chain gun, get the red key, and that's first. Okay, so we're quick saving because some of the dialogue, because this match is real fucking hard.
You're cheating.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm playing on Ultraviolence. I'd like to see you beat Doom 1 on Ultraviolence.
Nah, you're cheating.
No saves.
You know, cheating never God damn, man, I am so fucking low energy. It is.
Gotta drink that. Gotta chug that coffee. Do it. Do
Yeah,
it for the
real.
stream.
Hey, let Cole in.
Oh, hold on. Wait, are we in recording or something? Are we?
No, we're in show friends.
No, you're in show friends.
Okay. Hey.
All right, Cole's in.
Hold on, I gotta find my headphones.
Ooh, all right.
Liz is also asking to join. I guess you can join.
You gotta put a hard cap on.
Yeah, you gotta do like 4 at most.
All right, you know what? I am making a channel called Stream, and it is going to be, what is it?
Where we
have a hard cap at 4 people.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I cause here's the thing, I feel bad because I have a lot of friends and I want to let them stream on, but at the same time it's like, I don't want I don't want to get like K-Zone where hey 15 people join the call. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Yeah.
By the way, could you two be useful in mine and tell me if chat's saying anything?
Okay.
I got it open up on the backup one.
Thank you. Thank. Oh hey Don. All right.
Hello.
Okay.
How we doing? How we doing, Spencer? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I think it's been since Platinum, so it's been like at least 3 weeks. Since
I wasn't on the heavy traffic episode because I got my ass kicked by this new medication that I tried for a few days.
Is that why you weren't on that?
Okay. At all?
Well, you see, I was really fucking tired, and I like woke up
Yeah.
early for the stream, and I assumed that I could do it, but like I was an hour into the movie, and I was just so fucking tired. Like it might have been the most tired I've ever fucking felt in my life, and I just like, no, I can't do it because I was on a. I was on a. Yeah, I would have had some fun riffs about her, but no, I was on Luvox, and Luvox is, for what you know, it is an SSRI that the fucking Columbine kids were on.
Oh, that's
I
the
love-
good shit, is what you're
Yeah.
I
saying.
love talking to you because every time I talk to you, you're on like a new medication.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hopping around on a couple of different meds, and like none of them have been working, so I'm just like kind of raw dogging it with Vyvanse.
Spencer, what is the? How many illnesses do you have?
I've got like, honestly, really severe OCD. Like it's not like I was just it's a joke about it, but like genuinely, it's like. I remember I was talking to my therapist, and he was just like, "Yeah, the only way this could really be worse is if you were afraid you were going to die." So, like, it's
That sounds comforting.
Like, really, really bad OCD. And if you've seen like my Google Docs, you'll know how bad it is. But it's one of those things where, like, the thing is that every type of neurosis like has like 80% comorbidities. So, like, if you've got OCD. You've either got autism or ADD too, or both. And I do have both. But, like, I truly believe in my heart of hearts that the Freudian model of psychosis and neurosis is basically correct. And I've just got all the neuroses. Like, I've got OCD, I've got ADD, I've got autism. The funniest thing... I've got, like, some, like, bipolar disorder. But the funniest thing that I have is something called painful bladder syndrome. That's the funniest disease I have.
Yeah, that's a disease.
It's so fucking funny, and it's like one of the best things about it is that there was basically a huge so there are like no medical treatments for painful bladder syndrome because it's like a disease that mostly old women have, and like medical establishment does not give a shit about that. And it's just mostly for old women, so I'm lucky to be like a 22-year-old man who has it. But no, the one drug that was used for it, like the only one that really existed, was Elmeron. And Elmeron is something, for starters, it sucks because you have to take it 3 times a day for like 6 months in order for it to have a 40% efficacy. And so I did that. And not only was it not effective, but there was a lawsuit recently, and apparently a lot of people who took Elmeron got like irreversible eye damage.
Oh,
like,
that's good.
Like, yeah. So it I did not get irreversible eye damage. Luckily, I don't think. Yeah, it also causes cancer. So there is literally no cure for IC, and it's literally like it negatively impacts your quality of life so fucking much. It's like one of the, and it's like my joke about IBS is that like it's one of those things that really negatively affects your quality of life, makes so much of your life worse, and genuinely fucking sucks so much more than like a lot of the conventional diseases, and I can say it since I have a bunch of them. But no one will ever take you seriously for having IBS because it's the disease that makes you shit bad. Like that.
It's the disease that like epic bacon guys get.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. So it's
I have IBS as well. I don't do anything about it, I just suck.
well,
But
you
yeah,
see,
like
with
it's-
IBS, the only thing that works for IBS is something called FODMAP, and FODMAP is
Yeah.
like you literally have to torture yourself for like 8 months in order for it to have any efficacy. And then you still kind of have to, because the way it works is that you have to eliminate like basically 2/3 of all foods that exist from your diet.
That makes
because they're all
sense.
Problem foods. And then what you do is you slowly
With
reintroduce stuff until you can figure out what specifically is causing you the problems. And then you can go back to eating everything except the stuff causing you the problems. And it's like, well, you know, at that point, like, why even bother? Like,
Yeah, just get an eating disorder at that point.
yeah, literally just be anorexic for a little while. So I just drink a lot of coffee now, and that's it.
God, medicine is so bad. What?
Medicine sucks so much dick, dude. The only shit that's ever done anything for me is Vyvanse, because Vyvanse makes me like.
Shit on recently for saying
Yeah.
that like there was like one of those like prompts going around where it was like, you know, what's your most conservative opinion or whatever, and I was like, I don't know if this is like a real conservative opinion, but I feel like like the medical establishment, particularly with like SSRIs, is just like completely overprescribed them. And I
Well,
was getting,
SSRIs are
That's
based
just
on
a
fucking.
fact.
Well, they're based on fucking junk science is the issue. Like,
yeah,
like they're based off of like theories about serotonin regulation that are from like the fucking 70s, I think.
Oh,
And
that's great.
like
Yeah.
there has been a perpetual like slow amounts of counter evidence to it that, you know,
All
talks
right.
about how what causes depression might not have anything to do with serotonin, like, you know, serotonin stuff
job.
whatsoever.
Thank you, Don.
And so like it's just it's still constantly prescribed. It's the
Not
frontline
done with it
medication.
yet.
And not
Yeah.
only is that a problem, but it's like it's got so many fucking dangerous side effects. Like, you know, I took
Yeah.
Luvox and I like had to sleep like 16 hours a day for it. And then there's, you know, they'll cause like fucking erectile dysfunction. They can cause serotonin syndrome. They cause withdrawals
So
if you go off them. Like, it's insane
just
how much
die.
they prescribe.
from
Yeah, no, it's
stopping your SSRIs like cold turkey. Like my partner has been on like 4 different ones, and like fine, like it's insane that you just have to like balance between these medicines that are all grouped in the same family and all have like different side effects that will just like fuck your shit up if you don't.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's
Being a-
so insane. And like also it's like they make it so you can't like safely take any
Hold on, I'll
other
be
drug
right
that
back.
you want to. Like if you wanna I mean you can, but it's really risky to like drink if you're on SSRIs, for example.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I know. I remember my yeah, Emily just like blacked out one night after like a half a glass of wine. I was like, oh shit, you probably shouldn't have done that. Like,
Yeah, I got like hammered off like half a beer recently,
Yeah.
and it was like, no, yeah. So yeah, no, it's
All right,
it's
I'm back.
frankly it's all
Now where were
fucking
we? Guess this.
goddamn, dude. I hate the medical establishment so much, and the thing that was really like fucking blackpilling about that shit was when I was trying to get like IBS treatment, and like I was constantly being shuffled around doctors, and they would just be like, "Well, have you tried the Luvitramine? Have you tried the Bupipromine? Have you tried the
Yeah. They love to like
Rutisratrine?" And then it's like, yeah, it didn't fucking work. It just impacted my colon.
so atomized and like frustrating to try and get anything. That you have to go to like 3 different doctors to get diagnosed for anything.
Yeah.
Like it didn't used to be that bad. It used to be like if you were seeing like a therapist or whatever, they could also like prescribe you stuff in limited quantities. And then they're like, no.
Well, it's because the opioids crisis largely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. The opioid crisis. Angie has a big rant about how a lot of the opioid crisis stuff is kind of overblown, but I don't want to repeat without at risk of spreading misinformation. But it does feel like the opioid crisis was like a convenient way to kind of fuck with everything, basically.
No, that makes sense.
Because some guys in like Delaware got addicted to fucking like heroin, so it's like, well, now if you want to get treated for anything, you have to go through hell.
Yeah. Yeah, now if you want anything stronger than over-the-counter aspirin, you have to talk to the doctor.
Yeah, you have to pay like $3,000.
I gotta go check my pizza.
It's also fucked how much Vyvanse costs, by the way. Like like the most cost-effective way to use Vyvanse is to do the white girl thing of getting way too strong a prescription and then diluting it in water. That's how you get Vyvanse to be cost-effective is the thing, and it's.
I mean, like, even if you're on like at least half decent, what is it, like insurance? It's so crazy how like a lot of those like other like medications that like would otherwise like be like necessary for like your quality of life to even be like decent is just like so astronomically priced because like
100%.
who's gonna fucking stop them, right?
Yeah. No, Phoebe, this is the Scientology stream. We're bashing psychiatry right now, which, for the record, psychiatry does fucking suck.
Oh, I've been anti-psychiatry for the better half of my life. Being on Prozac in middle school was maybe like the worst thing that's happened.
All right,
Prozac is like the only thing that's kind of worked for me, but like it worked for me for about a year, and then it just kind of turned into sugar pills, basically.
There it is. Okay, so it goes straight on.
But I don't blame you. I was on Zoloft, and Zoloft made me fucking groggy as shit.
Like direct hit down.
Oh, you know what the really fucked one is? You know what the really fucked one was? Fucking Trazodone. Jesus Christ.
So I've never been on it, but I have heard, I don't know how many fucking stories about it, where it's all like, I'm pretty sure that shit was just made by demons at this point.
Yeah, it's probably like more healthy to use Ambien than fucking Trazodone. It's insane. Psychiatry. Phoebe, you're in the United Kingdom is the thing. Like, psychiatry is even more fucking awful over here. It's a fucking, like, racket, basically, in order to get you to buy sugar pills. But, yeah,
let me get my phone on so I can look at chat.
That's why I think the whole, like, anti-therapy thing is stupid, because, like, therapy is good if you're talking to a quote-unquote licensed therapist, because those guys are just, like, old hippies that will just give you life advice. Whereas, like, if you go see a psychiatrist, it's like, well, here's some demon pills that will make you quote-unquote normal.
I think, like, any of the issue there, and I think we've talked about this before, Spencer, was, like, I guess, like, the glorification of, like, I guess, really more the idea therapy. But
also,
I think a lot of my issue personally has just been, like, I guess, having, like, someone who would give, like, I guess, more than two shits about anything that I was actually saying. So it's all like, are we actually having a conversation here, or am I just talking at you?
Oh, for sure. Don't get me wrong. I have had my share of fucking terrible therapists. Like, it's... the worst one I ever had was like... Well, I had this one who was a psychiatrist, too, and I was just really jittery in his office because it was the most boring fucking thing in the world, and he asked me if I was on drugs. And I'm like, I'm in 8th grade! I'm in 8th grade. What the fuck am I gonna... Do you think I'm fucking coked up? I'm 12 years old. You think I'm fucking Eazy-E? And then, like...
I have a similar experience where I went to a therapist and I was like, God, I want to say like 15 or 14. And his entire, like, I was like, dude, I'm depressed. Like, shit sucks. And his entire, like, diagnosis was just like, you need to get some pussy, my man.
The
Like, he wasn't wrong, but it's like, dude, I'm like 14.
well, the other therapists I had, I had one who was like like an old Jewish guy, and so I would just explain to him like how bad I feel about myself and how much I hate myself in like fucking high school, and he just was, his response was, "Well, I think you're really neat."
Spencer,
That's all
did you
he
tell him about Felix?
No, this isn't Felix. This is like if Felix was like.
No,
like,
no, I'm saying that was you're probably assuming during your Chapo Orbiter phase.
Yeah.
As opposed to your Chapo Extended
You just
Universe
reminded me, I forgot to
phase.
send that email.
The other
I
fucking
need to write
thing.
that email.
The other fucking thing is Oh yeah, Cole, you do have to write that email. I'll
Yeah, I got COVID like a day after.
No, it's fine. I can write it for you, and then you just say it to me.
Yeah, I'll send you a draft.
Yeah, send me a draft, and I'll just polish it up. But yeah, no. Oh man, no. God damn, dude. The other one I had, I was like 8 years old, and this lady just asked me if I, like, the first time I ever met her, and I'm like this 8-year-old, this like shell-shocked 8-year-old, and she's just like, "So were you molested?" And I just like cried so fucking hard because like it's just like you have to ask a kid that, but like the first time they're ever had fucking therapy is tough.
All right.
I'm going to
down
CC
here,
it
get
to,
this.
I'm going to use both emails. I'm going to use the contact email that was in the Bakshi school, and then also like the contact email that I got just in case you wanted to
Okay.
ask her. Info at...
All right. Yeah, I want to get.
They're the same email. Are they? No, they're two different emails.
Actually, I don't need the green armor right now.
What should I title the subject? Like podcast appearance?
How about interview?
Yeah,
Say
podcast
interview.
interview.
Interview request probably. Since I think interview sounds a bit it sounds a bit more
Professional?
Yeah, professional.
Yeah.
Then like,
Did you
hey,
now-
hey, mister, would you like to come on our podcast, or would you like to be interviewed by some young people? It's so much more.
God damn it.
Now I'm doing Dear Mr. Blah blah blah. But like, should I do like and associates or whatever? Because I think it's his daughter or whatever.
Yeah,
he's
and
reading
associates is
now.
probably good.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll use ampersand too. I'm gonna really butter this one out.
I had to put the podcast in a fucking job application recently because it was for a social media thing, and I'm like, well,
You are
what's
technical.
the worst that can happen?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But I just remember because like I put the podcast Twitter account in there, and then like the most recent video was like us joking about like James Holmes shooting up the Pink Panther, and then after that it's like what if a Make-A-Wish kid was asked for a burger or something?
I mean, what if?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like school shooting jokes and then Make-A-Wish kid jokes.
Oh, God damn it.
So you stay on there, and then like the staircase comes up once it's fully.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm not naming the podcast.
No,
Yeah,
I-
definitely. That's
I'll
definitely
link it.
only if they ask.
Yeah, I'll link the Patreon or whatever. In like.
oh man, this guy can see that we
I'll link it- I'll
make
link it in the
$300 a
description.
month. How
You
for
can link them. You
Right.
can just you don't even have to do that. You can just say that we get like. You can butter up the numbers a little bit and say that we get like 1,500. You know, we have like 1,500 regular listeners, and
We're kind of spilling the beans on that. It's fine.
yeah. Okay, so if anyone's listening to this right now, since it's only a few people, we are trying to get an interview with Ralph Bakshi, and Cole got like a very good contact link, so we are.
So yeah, it turns out he's my neighbor.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So we are getting pretty close to making that happen. Hopefully it will happen, and it would be the coolest fucking thing in my entire life if that shit happened.
Yeah, it was a very funny turn of events because I was basically talking to this guy the bookstore guy that I sometimes tweet about, and he was like asking me what I'd been up to, and I told him that I was like doing a podcast with some friends about Ralph Bakshi, and he's like, he like lives here, right? And I was like, what the fuck?
Look at this shit. Look at this 3 fucking barons. Fuck you, John. Fuck you, John Romero.
There's a
piece
building
of
in
shit.
like our historical part of downtown that like says it had like it's a very faded like wooden sign that says Bakshi on it, and I've walked past it probably like a dozen times since I've moved here, and I just never put it together. And there's even like a drawing I think on. It's very faded because I think it's closed down or whatever.
Yeah. I said I would straight up fucking fly to Redacted in order to get the interview. Like Cole asked me, would you be willing to fly someone out there? And I'm like, I will do it myself, anytime.
Yeah, I'll put you up in a hotel. We got a nice little retro hotel downtown. We can put you up there.
So that is our hope. Now, don't get your hopes up since it's not guaranteed, but like we are much closer than we ever fucking thought we would be.
Yes. I'm going to include the fact that I'm a local in the thing, so that
and that you're friends with the comic book store guy.
Yeah.
Comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Basically, it kind of looks like that actually.
I mean,
he's a regular.
Most comic book guys, store owners, I feel like do probably.
I kind of love this stupid town because it feels like it's like. The term is overused, but it's very like Lynchian in the way that everyone's kind of like a weird character. Like this bookstore guy, like he's like he sort of acts. He has like the mental like attitude of like a New York Jew from the 70s.
Did I lock myself out of the secret level?
But
Or
like
the secret exit?
Fully Scottish, and I guess he moved here because he hates the rain, and it almost never rains here outside of winter.
Yeah.
It's supposed to open both sides of that.
Yeah,
Like,
Ralph Bakshi
No,
is,
it
like,
opened it
top
earlier, but
10,
I know
like people I'd like to interview. Like the only
that would
fucking
be
way
so
it would be
sick.
cooler is like you could fucking interview like Danny Elfman or something. That's
Even
about
if
as
even if it's just like a Zoom call, that would still be fun. It was funny because we were joking about it.
yeah.
Like from the
Well,
first
we were
episode.
we were we were joking about it, and then it was like, yeah, sure, we'll try it, and then like I think Ty sent an email, and it never led to anything, and then but now we're gonna like really go for it, which goddamn, I hope it happens.
Hope so. It would be cool. It would be very fun. I'm gonna butter the shit out of them. I gotta go check my food. I've become air fryer pilled.
Yep. I
It's
saw
way
that.
better than a toaster oven. I don't think I'll go back to using like a microwave or a toaster oven. Even if you're making like some like
Toaster
like I
oven
bought
can be
toaster
acceptable, but yeah, microwave is pretty. Oh, fuck.
I bought one of those shitty
No, you're good. No, you're good.
No, I know. I wanna
Jimmy D
need more rockets.
sandwiches, and I put one in the air fryer.
Sewer Shroom, I would. I don't know how I would get in contact with Danny Elfman, but if you think that, I would try, since like that would be the number one fucking interview for me to do, like hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you
probably.
listened to this guy before?
You'd have to do the thumbnail of like you'd have to do the thumbnail as like your Abby. Like it would have to be like you on like a round.
Or just me doing like a Danny Elfman grin, since goddamn.
Your Abby. Yeah, it would be you doing a Danny Elfman grin and then the Danny Elfman grin photo like side by side and like a fucking Jordan Peterson debate. Yeah, that would be sick. You talk about. I guess you could maybe swing it. You could be like, we want to talk about the Lion King soundtrack.
Or I would like to. I could probably say like I'd like to talk about like his
You'd say we'd talk about Batman '89.
Yeah, well, I could say that I would like to interview him about his Batman Returns score and his new album, probably, and then maybe also some fucking Me and Angie could interview him probably since we're huge fans, but oh my god, that would be fucking insane. And yes, I have Sewer Shroom. I own like several Oingo Boingo albums. Like I am a enormous fucking Danny Elfman fan. I played, yeah, Big Mess is incredible, and I played like Dead Man's Party. I think I played it like every single day at work, probably for like 2 months straight. And I could probably like sing like the whole album. So yes, I am. Yeah, no, yeah, no, Sewer Shroom, if you have any idea how I would fucking reach out, I might just send like a Twitter message or something, but goddamn, dude, that is like the all-time dream for me. At least in terms of interviewing.
God damn it. God damn it. Barely. Thank God they put a plasma rifle on this level.
It would be really funny if we could get what's his face?
Oh, by the way, Don, Cole, could you retweet the stream?
What?
Yes.
Give me a second.
Where is it? Who are you? Where am I?
Where am I? Yeah, I think also for like that section specifically, I think you can hit scan some of them from the ledge.
Yeah, probably, but it's just getting back. Like the Lost Souls, I'm not that worried about. It's the Bruiser Brothers.
Who's a funny
over there.
guy we could get as well? We could get, you can see if you can get the Smiling Friends guys, but I don't think Spencer would like that.
Honestly, I would put aside my grievances if we could interview them. I don't. I find them annoying, but like I would be willing to. Yeah, I'd let it go.
I don't know anything about them, but
they've just said like really stupid, like dumb libertarian shit on Twitter.
Oh, man!
Like
it's not like you haven't spent the past month or two sucking the dick of people who say really dumb libertarian shit on TV. Come on,
but the thing is that Matt and Trey are very fucking talented, and
yeah, that's true. Oni Plays is less talented.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna have an opinion, or like a really gay out there opinion, you have to like work up to being a good artist first.
Well, also like the thing is that the libertarian shit Matt and Trey say is funny. Like they're just kind of annoying about like dumb shit where like they're like fucking Reddit debate guys, which is and like JonTron defenders, which is like perhaps the most base thing imaginable. But
that's fucked up.
yeah.
That's demon.
Yeah, no, it's so much worse than being a libertarian. It's being like measured
be like
Redditor.
It would, like Frank Miller opened with the Muslim stuff. Like he gets a pass for being incredibly Islamophobic for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it's the reason why Ricky Gervais sucks so much. Is like not because he's like an annoying atheist, but because he's like constantly doing the like, oh, have I offended you? Or like, we can agree to disagree, like shtick. Like that kind of like boring fucking hand-wringing like debate nerd.
Like Amazing Atheist, or like
that like Amazing Atheist shit is like so much worse to me than anything you can like almost anything you can believe, because it means that whatever you believe, you don't really believe in it at all. Like it's just like it's some like weird abstract theory that you're entertaining for yourself.
Oh yeah, no, it's a completely self-liberated ego. Just almost on like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate fucking debate culture.
It's like the Destiny shit. Like it's just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, debate streamers are the lowest form of entertainment.
That's so funny. Like there's two types of.
That'll like entertain it. It's like why? Just like
Yes,
any other content.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
maybe.
No.
Listen to like dark web albums instead. Like, come on.
Fucking auto aim.
Like being that guy that one Twitter guy who posts like buyer's market and his Topster. That's a more like entertaining lifestyle.
Oh,
than
100%.
being a guy. At least your weird edgy beliefs you like
Believe in.
hold with conviction. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's also because you think that you're gonna be like a cool outsider, a Quentin Tarantino bad boy or whatever. But like, fuck, that's something. That's like
Being
a
in the
foundation.
buyer's market in 2021 is so fucking funny.
Yeah, or White House in general, really.
Yeah. It's like being into like Death Grips in 2022, but even gayer. Like, since at least Death Grips have some good songs, but it's yeah.
I think it's specifically just being a capital like Death Grips fan at this point.
Yeah, or like being like they're so. One of the funniest things I think I've ever seen was like I think 2 years ago someone posted like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then it's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And it was just a clip from Get God, and then everyone's just like, "Oh, not people fucking discovering Death Grips in 2020." Oh man, no, it's so funny because Death Grips is basically just like jock jam music at this point. Like you could probably throw an I've seen footage at like a basketball game and people would go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely put on like Half of the Money Store, and like people would like
Yeah,
actually just see
that's
the-
just what music sounds like now. So like it's not weird or scary anymore, unless like you only listen to Jason Aldean.
I think like even like up to like 2015 by like that point, like especially before Year of the Snitch, it was just all like, okay, we're kind of here already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this isn't
Like,
remotely anything.
If you can handle like hearing Black Skinhead, you can hear I've seen footage.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's immediately what my mind jumped to.
Yeah.
It's people who like want to like, oh, I'm this the host for music, and it's like,
That's what the
I
host
guarantee-
listens to now.
yeah, I guarantee that the hoes are listening to much scarier shit than like a black guy yelling.
Yeah. No, like an
mean,
art
it's-
student
it's-
yelling.
It's good black guy yelling, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, the hoes are listening to like, I don't know.
Yeah, like Phoebe Ex-Military is literally just a fucking pop album where they yell sometimes.
Yeah. And I like Death Grips, but it's
like that song. That song, I Want It, I Need It. Like, that's a great song. That might be their best song, but it is, at the end of the day, basically just, like, scary LMFAO.
Fuck.
Sorry for Piety rocking. Biatch.
Yeah. Literally, like, you could, if you can, I don't want to do an MC Riot imitation, but, like, you can hear, if you can, like, hear him sing, like, Sexy and I Know It in his voice, it makes complete sense.
Hey, Cole, did you, could you retweet the stream? Let me check my notifications to see if it did. I don't think it said you did. Let me, it might need to update them.
It did.
Alright, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go
you
around.
did. Okay.
I'm gonna go around and ignore Andy here since Andy's not a music guy, but for Cole and Dawn, what is the most like embarrassing music you listen to? Like, you know, guilty pleasures are kind of stupid, but I think we all got music that we're just kind of like, God damn it, man, what do I like this song?
Well, you're more OCD, so that's pretty.
For what?
Oh, fuck, Creed.
Creed? Okay, that's a good answer.
I think for me recently, it's been Sewer Slut, just because like there's, if you're gonna get into breakcore, there's so much better. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of scratched enough of that itch for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh man, for me, I think it's definitely fucking Meatloaf. Just like, goddamn,
yeah.
that first album is so good. But
Alright,
We're going for it. Oh, nope. Nope. That didn't
I think
fail.
you showed them to me at some point. Oh, rip.
yeah,
because I was all like, Bat Out of Hell, what is this? I listened to it. I was having the time of my life.
Spencer,
so
I know
fun.
you've hyped up Bat Out of Hell 1 a lot. What's your feelings on 2?
Okay, so the thing is that the reason why Bat Out of Hell is so good is kind of aside from the fact that Meatloaf is involved. It's
Yes.
basically
Well,
a collaboration between Jim Steinman and Todd Rundgren, who are both like insanely talented songwriters and producers, respectively. And
Yeah, but
what is it?
Steinman's hands are still all over part 2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So that's why 2 is good. Like that's why 2 is good because Steinman's involved.
But Rundgren isn't.
Like, Rundgren's gone, so like the production is gone, and also, Bat Out of Hell had a fucking insane lineup of session musicians. Like, it's like all of the best musicians of the '70s play on it. Like, let me see. It's got Roy Baton, who is the piano player for David Bowie and Bruce Springsteen. It's got Edgar Winter playing saxophone on it. Who else? John Wilcox plays drums on it, and I forget what he did, but he is.
We're getting there, folks.
So, yeah, no, there is a.
Holy shit! I gotta. How did I not know about that?
About what?
Phoebe just posted in the chat that Super Slut has an album just called, and I can't say it on stream, unfortunately.
Oh,
because it's
yeah,
hard
they
mode.
do.
That's kind of sick.
Oh god, dude.
I mean, that's fucked up, but like,
I remember talking about it.
This
Whenever, like,
this bitch sucks, man. What the fuck?
What do you mean? I'm trying here.
No, I'm talking about Sewer Slut. I'm talking about fucking Sewer Slut. I always assumed that people got mad at her because she's edgy.
Okay.
I thought people were hated her because she's like an edgy weirdo, but like, no, just god damn, dude, what the
no,
fuck
like
is
actually
wrong
getting
with you?
bad person.
Yeah.
that's kind of
Um,
sick. I'm gonna have to
I
listen.
remember when like somebody brought up that specific album, by the way, like 2
Oh.
years ago, and I was talking about it with Quinn. I was all like, "This shit real?"
I haven't listened to this like regularly, but I remember for the Get Cynical episode that's coming out on Tuesday, I had to listen to XX Tentacion, and I was like, "Fuck, this is actually kind of good."
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I'm like a 16-year-old like Latina girl now because I really like that fucking music.
His early stuff is really good. Like,
No, like before he ended up making a lot of like the really lo-fi sad
Oh, is there
shit,
infighting?
which a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of it sucked. Like
the
the
Jocelyn
early like trap metal like 2016 shit was actually
I just like how if you go on his like Instagram, people are still commenting on like his last post that's just like, "We love you, God bless. We love you, exes." Like there's
gossip.
yeah.
the weirdest thing recently that came up is that like in my fucking YouTube racks, like they're still releasing like posthumous music. I'm all like, it's been like 4 years, let it go. I'm so
Dude,
tired.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like 41 seconds ago, just Jesse posted Rest On. Pedro Lopez posted XXX Tentacion Heart. And then there's so many, there's like memorial posts and they're from like 14 minutes ago. There's...
XXX Tentacion's death was one of the most surreal moments of my life. Like,
Yeah, it's literally,
it would feel like if 6ix9ine got shot. Like,
it's like the farce version of like Tupac dying. Like
it really is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the.
Oh, fuck off. Get back in here.
It was so fucking fun.
Nice.
Like, I could.
With it teleporter,
I
he's gonna
wasn't
get
on-
your ass.
I wasn't
One of the
on Twitter
funniest
yet,
things
but I
on
was
Twitter too is when,
Instagram. And Instagram white girls were like, it was like the president had been shot. It was like,
it was so funny when like people would post stuff like when he died, people would post like, yeah, this guy who beat the shit out of and raped a bunch of women died, and then like a bunch of girls with face tattoos would yell at you. He's literally just like Chris Brown 7 years later. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
I miss it. Fuck, dude, that was so fun. That was one of the
Chris-
best. I think I was like at Universal Studios because like it was my brother's like middle school graduation. And he wanted to go to Universal, and we were like in line for one of the Harry Potter rides, and it was just like I got like the news. I think it was like one of those like news moments or whatever on your phone, and it was like XXX Tentacion shot and killed in South Florida. Like what the fuck? No way. It was so funny.
For me,
Like,
I think the one that was kind of like that for me was when Kobe Bryant died, which is,
that was one of the worst days on Twitter because it was like
it was a snake eating its tail kind of thing, because like there's sort of like the trolley problem of like this like really iconic and inspirational man died, and like obviously there's like huge like racial bias involved when like people were kind of bringing up the allegations, but like also there are still the allegations, so it's like you just like
it's sort of like when Michael Jackson died, where it was like it's not like he's objectively a bad person, but it's also like he kind of like it
if you're bringing it up now, then you're probably just a racist asshole.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah,
it was like it's also like I don't know, it was like I get that, but it's also like black people probably didn't know that. Like they didn't, especially not like Zoomers. Like no one knew 20 years ago. I didn't know until he died that.
Prince and Bowie's death being in the same like month was so fucking brutal.
Oh,
that was like 9/11.
Was it the same month?
That was like it was 2 or 3 months apart. And it was like 9/11 for like metrosexual guys. Like it was.
It kind of was, yeah.
Yeah, since like 2 of these like guys who notoriously bent gender roles and made fucking like fantastic music like are all dead now. God, what a fucking brutal couple of months. And, you know, Bowie, it's like it was his time. You know, he had cancer. Like he was getting up there in age, but like Prince was just completely avoidable. Like it was just a fentanyl overdose, which was so fucked.
That was that 2016? I thought it was 2017.
2016.
Oh.
So there's a cyber demon up here.
So there's a way that you can teleport.
Yeah, I know. I forget what the way is. I'm running up there so I can get his pinkies.
It's
Where is it?
So it's gonna be.
I'm at the start of the level.
Yeah. So if we go through the left side,
So
I think if that like room is open, one of the teleporters actually takes you to it, and then you get the BFG and you telefrag the shit out of it.
Yeah, I know it's up there. I just don't remember where.
we should curse ourselves. What's a celebrity that you're kind of amazed is still alive?
Lance Armstrong.
Guys from Iron Maiden. That's an easy one for me.
Oh, when did Gus
You
get
from
here?
Iron Man?
I have been making annoying noises for like 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
For some
You're
reason
always
Doom
doing
1
that
doesn't
shit.
have Discord icon, so I didn't see you join.
Dude, what the fuck? How did you not notice me acting like a fucking 2-year-old?
Have you seen what I'm going through, man? It's not great. Okay.
You might have.
Yeah, he's going through. He's just getting ass fucked by.
Oh
fucking
yeah, Mel
Romero.
Brooks. Mel Brooks is an insane one.
I would say like every single comic book writer. Like,
I gotta
it's-
say, one that fucking I was like was I sent Angie a message about like 4 months ago that was like, it's kind of insane that Sidney Poitier and fucking someone else who died recently, maybe it was Betty White, is still alive, and then just
Bogdanovich?
both fucking died.
Was it Bogdanovich?
Oh yes, Bogdanovich was it too. It was like, it's insane that Bogdanovich and Poitier
There
are
you
still
go.
alive. And then
I don't know.
yeah.
It was definitely the same week, I think.
So Andy,
Yeah, I got it now. Hold on, I just gotta. No.
yeah, I was gonna say specifically like that's supposed to open, and then like. the
Oh,
main-
I know what I gotta hit the fucking
The main
torch.
middle portal.
Oh no,
opens,
it was Poitier
that
and
side room.
Steven Sondheim. It was Poitier and Steven
Yeah, I gotta hit the
Sondheim.
fucking torch or something. I forget how.
Yeah.
What is the thing that?
Yeah.
Uh,
You any lottery picks or?
Because there's something here that opens this, and I forget.
So Mel Brooks is an insane one. For me, it's Roger Corman.
Oh, is it that? Yes, it is. It's gotta hug this.
Foreman's
It's
still
really
alive, man.
stupid.
No idea.
Yeah.
You know,
John
it's almost like John Romero made this map in 12 hours. Oh fuck! The Baron took the
Fucking
goddamn
honestly.
teleporter.
Yeah, no,
Great.
Roger
Just what I
Corman
mean.
is still alive. He is 95 years old and
That is
still
not the
still getting paper.
I guess Clint Eastwood maybe.
It is that.
That might be a pick for me. But like every single like influential, it's weird. Like comic book writers either like die young or live till they're like 98.
Yeah, no, the craziest one. There's this Portuguese director named Manuel de Oliveira, and I forget how old he was when he died, but he was in his 100s and still directing movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
see
lived
it
to be-
now.
Passion.
Yes, I
He
see it
lived.
now.
He lived to be 106 years old.
That's
God damn.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yep, Telefrag the Cyber Demon.
Oh,
So not the. Yeah.
Another
being 90.
And I know where the secret exit. You know what? Fuck it.
I
I'm not
think
fighting
being
these
an
assholes. I know
above
it's.
an older
Oh, wait.
shit is,
I thought it was
I guess
down-
Jodorowsky. Isn't he like 87? or
Oh,
some
was it?
shit?
Do I gotta go with the main exit?
Jodorowsky.
Yeah, I
Um,
think.
I'm not. Wait. What?
No, I know. I had to open the teleporter. Let me just
He's
kill.
92.
Oh no, I was confused. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Holy shit, he is 92 years old.
Yeah, because I know the secret exit's down there. I just don't know where.
Hodorowski, yeah, it's you got to imagine like when you get to an age like above like 86 or something, your life is just like the scariest thing of all time, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you just like
Jinx us and
Yeah.
say, you know who's insane that they haven't died yet?
what?
It's Ralph Bakshi.
I mean, fair, but yeah, no, it's fucking like you just like if you're like 95 years old, like literally every single minute could be your last. Like you could just have a heart attack and that's it, or like you could just every time you go to bed, you're just like, yeah, and there's like a 30% chance I don't wake up tomorrow.
You know who I'm surprised is still alive?
Ew.
Just letting that hang out there.
Yeah, Don Bluth is 84.
Now, where is that?
Yeah, because I know it's down here, and I don't. So I
I
think.
guess Jimmy Carter is still alive, but I mean, I guess he has like adrenal.
Oh, is there something back here, maybe?
Yeah.
Should be.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I see it down there. No. Oh wait.
Oh,
It's
so
also
you have to go
wild
within
that,
like a
like-
certain time frame of that. So it's like you go through that portal and then you meet. Okay.
Okay, so right now, Kane Tanaka is the oldest
Isn't that
person
the black
alive.
guy?
She's a Japanese woman, and she's the oldest person alive. And she is,
Oh, I heard it go up.
as of speaking, 119 years and 28 days old.
Jesus.
That's old.
Yeah. So she
Oh, that's
could conceivably
Alright,
make
I
it
need to meet you
120.
fuckers for a second. No? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry
He's
about
so
that.
swag.
Sorry about that. You're good.
I heard French, so I was like 50-50. She's either like racist or a pedophile.
Who?
The 122-year-old woman.
Ah,
That's
okay.
what he was talking about.
Jean Calment continued smoking in her elderly years until she was 117.
Bro, that's sick as hell.
Cigarettes are good for
Hell
you.
yeah.
Don't
So,
forget
Gus,
that.
how have
She
you
is
been?
so
How have
swag.
you been, Gus? You haven't gotten a chance to really say stuff.
I've been talking this whole time. Are you
I mean,
serious?
yeah, but you haven't, you know,
It's
how's your
okay.
day been? That's, I'm trying to get you involved. Anyway.
Awful. My day has been terrible, Andy. I am buried in like 1.5 feet of fucking snow, and they closed the gym
jealous.
after saying they wouldn't close the gym. And so
Oh,
I made my
fuck,
way
they
all the
closed
way
the
down to
gym?
campus for no fucking reason.
Lamau.
I'm so mad.
Yeah.
You're stuck with me. I can't go to the gym till Tuesday.
Oh, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Fuck.
Anyway, good news is I won't. If I am, as long as I don't play horribly, I shouldn't be dying too much now because the rest, with the exception of episode 6, the rest or level 6, the rest of the episode is that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
there are
no,
no
the
strength
first few
puzzles
things,
in
like,
this
are
level, so
ball-busting.
you should be fine.
I want to go to the gym so bad. Fuck COVID, dude.
Does anyone else
Yeah.
low-key hate the novel coronavirus?
I'm
I'm
over
sick
it.
of this crap.
I'm done with this bullshit. I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm over it.
There's a new variant, I think.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
They
There's an
post school
Knows if
down,
it's
I'm gonna
bad,
be so mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's.
I-
I think it's called the BA variant. Yeah, the latest COVID variant is 1.5 more times more contagious than Omicron and is already circulating in almost half the United States. It's BA2. It's an Omicron mutation.
Yeah.
Oh, man, come on.
One thing that's awesome is that like people we're going through the same cycle because like CNN said it's not a cause for alarm, which is what they say about every fucking variant. They say it like every single time. It's just like, yeah, Delta isn't gonna be a problem. And well, Delta variant was like basically fake, but then it was like,
Yeah.
and then it's just like Omicron isn't gonna be a problem. And yeah, they said it like Omicron's gonna be fine, and then it's just like it made everyone fucking sick.
Yeah, no, that shit was like just at least
I
twice
got-
as contagious. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was true.
It was some mids for real, but yeah, it was like I got it like secondhand. It's like someone who had been exposed. It's so fucking crazy.
I still want to point out, Andy said he's gonna die.
Yeah, I know, shut up,
Died
shut up.
twice and saying that.
Shut up.
It was like the RG3 variant.
Our deaths in the United States are like worse now. I think they're worse now than they were in like the fucking April peak. It's insane.
And remember,
It's-
if you
it's
die
so
because of
funny that,
COVID,
like-
it's a moral failing.
Yeah. If you die, I mean, if you
It's so
die
funny.
this late in the game, how are you gonna die of
Honestly,
COVID
yeah.
this late in the game?
You're gonna die.
How are you gonna die of COVID this late? How are you gonna die of COVID
Like,
in
I don't know. If,
2022?
Wait a
if,
minute.
if COVID comes for you at this point, you don't know how to parry it. That's on you.
Yeah. How are you gonna fucking die of COVID in 2022?
Oh, that's where you are.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that shit was mids. It was more annoying than anything else. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
my
wanna
my
get
uncle
anyone
actually
sick.
tragically died of the pussy ass can't kill anyone variant of COVID. It's really sad.
Yeah.
My uncle died of the beta variant. Please don't make fun of him.
The beta variant.
Yeah, the beta variant. That's like a Larry the Cable Guy bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sick of these goddamn politicians. They should start naming the virus afterward.
yeah. Got the beta variant. Woke up on
Beta variant. This feels barely alpha variant.
I tell you, when the Hillary variant comes around, I'm moving straight to Canada.
They should just make a Sigma variant.
I think they're
I think-
avoiding it.
Yeah. They
They
probably.
purposely stopped calling variants like Greek letters after like O. So they're like, all right, it's either gonna be like the what's R?
If they called it the Omega variant, people would just start shooting themselves. That just sounds so scary.
I mean, like,
They really
I'm
should
pretty.
go scary mode with the virus thing. They should, it's just like the fucking doom killer Mega variant,
The Frightener variant.
the hell variant, and then it's just complete. It doesn't happen.
It'd be funny, like, once they run out of, like, Greek letters to just name the shits after, they just start using Hebrew letters.
On a American culture war about whether it's racist to name them after like, Chinese characters. There's like a big thing where like Republicans go out of their way to do it, and Democrats are like, we can't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, no,
I
stop,
would
can't
do-
do it. They do it anyways, and they're all like, no. And then they
I
don't.
would
do
love
anything.
to see like a Blake Bladen or whatever have to go around like talking about why it's good to call it the Shlomo variant or whatever.
Oh, thank God, health hit. Okay.
Shalomo.
No, guys, it's driving traffic to Israel.
the bro the Frightener pod about list is one of my. That's a good bet. That's a good ass bet. I will say, despite being friends, for some reason I'm gonna expose this a little bit. I have not listened to that much pod about list.
I listened to one while I was on the train at Cameron's solo episode while I was on the train today, and it made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, no,
It was a bit about.
I've listened to some of the clips, but you know.
Man, that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get my coworker in the pod about list, but I showed him the Pitbull ravioli bit, and he was not happy. He was not happy with that.
I tried to get my coworker into COVID, but he wasn't really happy with me.
Yeah.
I didn't even have it. I just spat in his mouth.
Yeah. No, I showed my another friend the McElroy bit from Pod About List, and he really liked it, so I think he's a fan now.
I think Diaper Talk Part 2 is one of the best places to start. That's how I got into it.
Yeah.
It's an older episode, but it's really fun.
I also gotta say, the new interview that we're doing, it might be slightly cancelable, but I think it's possibly the funniest thing.
But you can't say it's slightly cancelable now with what we've done. Come on. Also, no one's listening.
Yeah, you finally got the other Chapo.
Yeah, we got Amber.
Yo, we got Virgil.
Amber. Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
it is.
I just wanted to I wanted to tease them because it's like it might be the single funniest thing we have ever done. Where we pretended to interview the director of Blue is the Warmest Color. It's
so funny if you got like after literally years of radio silence at this point, he decides to make his comeback doing a Family Guy podcast.
Yeah. It's so funny that we haven't talked about Family Guy in like a year, and we're still like the Family Guy podcast.
Well, I mean, is anyone else gonna take up? Like, no.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like a post-left Family Guy podcast.
At that point, I will kill myself, I think.
Socialist Family Guy memes.
Google that. Someone Google that. I want to know.
Maybe that should be my next Twitter bit. Is Socialist Seth MacFarlane memes.
What if?
No, I want you to do the wholesome horny one. The wholesome horny one.
I need to get around to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I hate that fucking account so much. I need to fucking.
Wholesomely horny, like, it's just so fucking.
It's
Ugh.
the worst combo of words in the language.
It's also like absolutely run by like it's like they sort of like bid themselves as like a bisexual like woman that lives in New York, but it's like 100% just like an Indian man, right?
Same account.
Might as well.
I think so.
No, I'm definitely talking about a white guy.
No, you know what? I'm thinking of.
Sorry.
I'm thinking of that
Sorry,
awful.
Diego.
Like, it was like a Dory type bit or account where it was like.
Have I killed it? No,
facts or
still 5
whatever.
enemies left. What the hell is the yellow key?
It was very old Twitter. It was like when like there was like that Dory account.
I think I vaguely remember this. Yeah.
Did any of you guys like see or follow around the circle of Twitter before? To I know Dawn was probably to interact with Lucas before the Lucas room photo.
Oh.
No, but his ex-girlfriend follows me and it's very funny.
Which
I
one?
still don't even know what the context of the Lucas room is.
Oh, yeah. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
Than the fucking pedophilia.
Well, see, here's the thing. People were starting after the there was like a week or a few days in between that leaking, and then so I've killed. No, there's one enemy left in the level. Between that leaking and the photos coming out, and in between that, people were starting to kind of defend him, come around, and then the photo came out, and it's like you can't.
It's over. Nah, it was over by that point. I mean, the fucking Jimmy video just like did him in, especially.
What are you talking about? I'm not old enough.
It was this guy. He was like sort of like big on.
Wait, hold on. Does Gus not know what the Lucas room is?
I know what the picture.
No.
I've seen the picture 100 times.
Oh.
It's a guy with like weirdly disturbing nipples in a room that should be decorated more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
He
know
was
any
like
of the context behind it.
He was a generic
Twitter
anime
guy.
Twitter guy
Yeah.
on with anime,
Like
right?
like those guys who run that like awful anime pussy podcast that.
Odd.
What?
How do you not know this? The
Yeah,
guy-
how
this
does he
guy
not
was-
know about? You telling me Gus doesn't
Yeah,
know about the
I-
anime
How
pussy
do
pod?
I not know this? You're weird for knowing this. This is.
He was like he had like this. There was this crowd. of,
No,
like,
we were talking about
Oh, name
completely
3 football
unrelated
players
stuff.
For me right now. You got mad at me for not knowing what name 3 NFL players. Do it right now.
Me?
Tom Brady, RG3, Brett Favre, Michael Vick.
Active. All those guys are retired.
Well, okay, hold on.
Michael
Is Brady
Vick,
Retired?
Michael Vick.
Tom Brady. That Jackson.
Hold on,
guy,
let's
whatever,
back up here, Gus.
Cowboy.
Is Tom Brady retired?
Did you just say the Jackson guy on the Cowboys?
Dax or whatever on the Cowboys.
Dak.
This
Jackson.
bit is going to
Um,
make me a Swarpswell guy. I swear to God, I do not care about anything you all are saying.
I think Tom Brady is actually retired. I think his
Jimmy
wife.
Garoppolo.
All right.
No, I think he said he's I think he might be walking it back. Where the hell's the last key?
He
There's
might
literally
walk it back out of spite. He definitely intended to retire and just got really mad that it got leaked.
yes.
But I think
Is
I think his wife
RG3
was
not
making it
active
retire.
anymore?
Well,
Is
his
RG3
agent
player, right?
leaked it, and
Tom
then
Brady joined like the worst fucking football team. Just-
they did, and he did, and then they won them a Super Bowl, and now he can retire.
Okay.
It's so.
Look at
Also,
photo
I
of
just want to bring it up,
Michael.
Spencer. It's so funny seeing all the fucking Patriots fans like a few weeks ago when they just ate shit,
Yeah.
shit so hard.
That was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen on Twitter is seeing Pats fans just like fucking shit their pants
Because
because
they deserve it. Because they're
the
awful.
team that's gotten to be like nothing but successful for like 20
Yes,
years.
you need to know 10 years of suffering at minimum before you can like it. Before you can say you're a fan of a team.
It's so fucking funny, dude. It's like people just crying and shitting.
Yeah, I am. I know I am. Shut up.
And the playoff game they lost. They lost bad.
They literally
Like, they got
let the
the
other
fucking-
team play. They literally, their defense did not stop them once. They literally let the other team
they
play
scored a
perfectly.
touchdown on every single drive.
Which
That
is-
is how badly the pass.
Well, they
got
didn't even
called.
stop them. They didn't even like get them to go to second down.
Yeah, no. Josh Allen ate the fucking breakfast.
And then he lost because of a stupid coin flip thing. Anyway, let's move off sports.
Yeah, before Spencer contorts himself into a pencil.
I only
There a
found out about the
sports ball on?
anti-work thing
Is there a
today
sports
or
ball on?
yesterday. And that shit was very fun.
He gets into sports through Michael Vick's dogfighting. He's like, "Oh shit, you play football? That was pretty cool. Maybe you'll give that a shot."
The anti-work mod guy, like.
I
made-
just-
Oh, that
I
was
just
so sad. That was so sad. Like, it's like, but it's at the same time, it's like, yeah, this makes sense. It's how it ends. A Reddit mod goes on Fox News and gets owned because they don't know anything.
I was really
Did
confused.
he
by
also
people
get
saying,
outed as like being on like the fucking like lolly service.
Oh, there's the key.
whatever
There's
the
the
same
key.
day.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I at least
I
know
do remember seeing
kind of where to go now.
something about the anti-work mod being a pedophile, but
Yeah, I just logged back on to to Bog Chaser just for a second just to check DMs, and I just remembered some guy sent me a
Okay,
message.
here it is. All right.
The guy sent me a message saying, "How much do you charge for a 100 gex tweet?"
How repulsive.
Some dude trying to get me to promote.
Okay,
100
so now we
gex.
gotta go back to the other circle.
I'll
'cause
just
we're
do
on
that.
the
Like,
wrong
I
side
like
of the-
100 gex, man. I'll just fucking. I don't need to be paid to tweet about them.
100 gex is a wacky Sonic acronym meme ass band. They're like a 2019 fucking yeah, I have depression and the first letter of depression spells out ketamine.
Well, I mean, they.
All right,
they
Andy,
did it
your
in
inbox is
2019.
now full of
Oh.
awful Family
It was
Guy memes
2019,
that came
yeah.
up when when searching
that would
communist
explain it.
Family Guy and communist socialist memes. Great, thanks. I welcome
Honestly,
it.
as annoying as their fucking fans are, the reason why they're good is because it's fun. That's
Oh, this
it.
level's great.
Because
Yeah.
their music is fun. That's the only
Let me look and
I
see.
thought it was-
I mean, I don't dislike them. They're just
diabolic danger.
Spencer.
I'll pay you to tweet about Mahler. I on like a really old account I had like a couple of years ago. I like viciously bullied Mahler once, and it was so much fun. Like I was
That guy's
just like,
fucking awesome.
I was like, I just
Oh,
was like
so-
fucking just. I was in class, I think, and I was just calling him a pussy or something. That is like the only. Most online beefs I've gotten into I regret, but like calling him like a faggot was like probably the most fun I've had on.
He's a
Twitter.
dumbass.
It's worth it.
What
It
if
was
a
so
Yeah.
worth
really
it.
bad Dungeons and Dragons OC was super passionate about Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I'm one of those assholes who's still, like, in my head a little mad about The Last Jedi, but if you're tweeting about it in 2020... If you're tweeting about it in 2020,
The real
like, come
L
on.
is giving a shit about Star Wars to begin with, honestly. Like,
Cole, back me up here. That's not an L. That's not an L.
No, that is an enormous fucking L. It's like
I
the,
don't
It's an
think I've
L to
ever
care
seen
about. I think I'm gonna
any of the
caveat
great
Spencer's stuff when it's an L to care about like Disney shit.
Yes,
It's like,
yes.
like I
I've
just
never
like
seen
Star Wars.
Phantom
Okay,
Menace.
I'm sorry, but Star Wars, even the original trilogy, which I like, is as soy as Marvel. I am not backing down from that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the original
Which-
trilogy,
No.
good movie.
Yeah,
it's
oh, totally.
100%.
No,
Prequels
no.
too.
Totally.
It is.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I don't think it really got soy until Return of the Jedi, and then the prequels aren't soy. But that's
Hold on,
because-
hold on. I come to you as an
It's
ally,
not the movie.
and then you
It's
stab
not the
Return of the
movie.
Jedi in a back. Fuck you.
No, it's
Come
not-
on.
no.
I like Return of the Jedi, but it's the most like we want to sell toys as.
Oh, it
Star Wars.
100% is. It's a
You
fucking
like
toy
Attack
commercial.
of the Clones, motherfucker! What are you talking about?
And
Yeah.
it's
but
like,
the clones were
excuse
like-
me, that isn't even the most toy commercial Star Wars movie.
No,
No, I'm talking about
Movie are
Cole's
toy,
favorite Star Wars movie. That he.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no,
Attack-
it's not the
Attack of
movies
the Clones
themselves,
is
it's
good,
being
though.
into them. Is what I
Fuck.
meant.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Attack of the Clones is fucking dog shit
I'm-
on dog shit on dog shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm less into arguing about Star Wars movies because I don't really like. I think that all of the George Lucas helmed ones are good, and I just don't give a shit about it. Like it's like trying to get me to care about like
That's fair. I
like
haven't
Marvel,
seen any
but
of this.
Yeah, no.
I will absolutely argue to the death about Star Wars expanded universe lore.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
No,
will be arguing about Attack
I
of the Clones but can't get any hoes.
let's see, what else? If I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I just associate like Star Wars with like fucking cracked writers from like 2011.
No,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
Star
fair.
Wars, Indiana Jones, Die Hard, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, all of that shit, I just lump into like a category that's honestly more soy than Marvel.
Yeah.
Being into
No,
Marvel
it's
at this
definitely
point
annoying.
is respectable.
All
It's
of that's
annoying
Marvel
Marvel,
trying
now
to
that,
like.
Being
It's
into
like-
Marvel now that's like a shambling corpse of a fucking franchise is honestly
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because that's
If you're
the...
really passionate about Shang-Chi, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah, and also like again, like being
That
anti-Marvel.
got me.
Marvel's kind of gone like the same path that weed has. Like, weed people were really
Yeah.
annoying for a while, but now being anti-weed is more Reddit than being a weed guy. And the same thing is true with Marvel. Like, being anti-Marvel in fucking 2022 is way more annoying than being into Marvel.
Yeah, I just don't care. I like.
Yeah,
oh, they
no.
suck.
Honestly-
Movies suck dick. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, like,
And it's
No,
also
you're
like...
right.
And also,
The-
like,
the
it's
clear-
it's
Infinity
it's
War, I don't
clearly...
think I really like. Not Infinity War. I don't think I really internalized how bad Endgame was like right after I saw it. But
I was
like,
just thinking about that.
oh yeah, Endgame is.
everyone
Yeah, it
like,
probably
talks
is
about
bad.
like the
It's so
big, like,
funny that they
CGI
tricked
fest
people
at the
into a
end.
clip show.
But like,
Yeah.
They literally
the
tricked
worst
people
part of
into a
it-
clip show.
The worst part of it is like the first like hour 45 minutes where it's just like.
Yeah,
basic
when I was
shit
I was
and, like,
just
nothing is
thinking about
happening.
how I have like entirely forgotten almost everything about it except for that like when there's like a 20-minute scene where they spend explaining how time travel works and then there's
Yeah,
like a clip
it's
show.
like it's cinema tofu.
You
I
know,
kinda
what was
like,
one of my favorite details about the production of that movie is that like they changed it from Infinity War Part 2 and didn't give you the real title because like it's a secret, we don't want you to know, and then they just called it Endgame. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not a twist.
I kind of like Infinity War, not because it's a good movie, but it's because it's really funny that they just made End of Evangelion for like 13-year-olds.
Yeah, no,
They
that
just-
was
They
kind of
just
cool.
did EOE for fucking 13-year-olds.
They ripped off a little bit of Berserk there as well. It's got some weird influences to it, but it's kind
Yeah,
of
Infinity War is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I
Pretty
stand
cool.
by it.
It's also just insanely sadistic. Like they just like
Yeah, no.
they just snap Loki's neck in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
like, oh,
cool.
fucking
That's the
follow.
coolest Marvel's ever been.
It's so annoying because they like had already announced that he was going to have his own TV show, and it's like,
Yeah.
you might
Yeah.
control the
I thought it
entire-
was right after
Yeah.
that, but yeah, no, it does make it like, I mean, because
It's
that
also
was the
exact
thing that the
comic book
caveat that I
outcome.
was talking, I remember hearing people like Red Letter Media guys and stuff talk about, which was, okay, so like obviously the people in the who died in the snap are they're fucking they're coming back, like we all know, there's no way you're saying, but maybe the people who died outside of that will have real permanent deaths, and only kind of, and that's lame.
The only character they've ever given a permanent death to is like Quicksilver.
Black Widow and Gamora as
Or
well.
fucking Vision.
Black Widow
No,
doesn't
dude,
count, dude. They gave her a fucking.
Gamora doesn't count.
Yeah, but it was a prequel, so
It does not count. Dude.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Gamora doesn't count either because they.
That's
also,
true. They
Black
did. They
Widow-
made a second Gamora.
Yeah.
Gamora doesn't count because
I forgot about
Black
the
Widow doesn't
second
count
Gamora.
Also, because they do like the like ooh, Robin just died thing of like immediately giving them like, just, like
Yeah, no.
Black
Does
Widow.
it?
It's kind of funny that, and I wrote about this in that Substack article that I did, where it was like, yeah, comic book movies are just going the way of like every shitty comic book crossover did.
I think you're also starting, because the reason why Marvel was successful is because before Disney bought them,
Yeah.
there was a plan in place. There ain't no fucking plan now. They're like, I guess the best comparison to something Disney had was, everything from like after Toy Story 2, there was like a conversation where like the heads of Pixar came together and jotted down the ideas for Monsters Inc., Wall-E, and basically every movie from Monsters Inc. until like Wall-E are up.
Well, they were willing
And
to
then
burn money
after
too.
that it's like Brave, and it's like, yeah, Pixar, like they've made movies that like general populace like, sure, but they have never been as consistent as they were, and I think that's gonna happen the same thing with
Good
Marvel.
Dinosaur or whatever the fuck. it
Yeah,
was called.
no, that movie bombed. Brave bombed. The sequels they did okay. I still, you know what's a movie that I get like Reddit levels about mad?
What?
Incredibles 2. The more I think about that movie, the more I'm like, I waited 14 years for this fucking movie, and it was
I
a.
watched Incredible.
I was
Yeah.
not like over the moon hyped for Incredibles 2.
Yeah, Andy, that's kind of on you. For
Oh, it
being
is.
above
It
the age of
absolute-
7 and being excited for Incredibles 2.
I was like,
That's
well,
like
because
me
here's the
being
thing.
bummed
Here's the
that
thing. I was
Pokemon
like, all
Shining
right,
Diamond was bad.
because well, no,
Yeah.
What the fuck is the
That's like being
expectation?
mad that Fruit Loops doesn't taste good anymore.
no, hold on. Let me. I was told I was told for years. We didn't make the movie. We didn't make a sequel because we wanted to have a good enough script. They said that. They drilled that into your head.
And you believed them.
I did.
You believed them.
I did. Because
I watched Incredibles 2, and you know what? It was a perfectly competent little animated action movie.
I fucking hate that.
And
movie.
that's it.
It's the worst
And that's
thing,
all I
Brad.
expected from it, and it mildly exceeded my expectations just because it was slightly better than.
Like,
the
again,
okay
I'm not-
movie I
I'm not-
expected.
I'm not that big of a Pixar guy anymore. Like, I haven't seen a Pixar movie in years. But it's just like that one. It's like my dumbass. I fell for it. I got rused into thinking they were gonna make something interesting or that had new ideas. And no.
That's gonna be me when like Marvel announces, I don't know, they do the X-Men.
'Cause that-
Because they put Nightwing and Batgirl, and I'm like, oh shit, dude. Although if it's Dylan O'Brien, like the rumors are said, I'm
Do you
just
think- okay. Do you think Brad Bird will ever get to make a movie that's like really critically acclaimed again?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's
was
really like a
hoping you would say
psycho
wrong.
Ayn Rand guy,
Because he had a yeah.
and he made that like weird amusement park movie.
He did. He made Tomorrowland. That bombed. It's a shame because he was like, he's Brad Bird. He's like, he was the GOAT. He was the Iron Giant guy. He directed a lot of great Simpsons episodes. Like he has a great
He
pedigree.
didn't direct any Simpsons, but he was like.
No,
one
he.
of the
I
creative
think
people.
he directed Black Widower.
Maybe, yeah, but he was a creative consultant on for like a lot of it. Yeah, I mean,
I've heard of him,
honestly,
too.
yeah, I guess he directed some decent, but Who wrote the Iron Giant is the thing.
That's also a good question. Well, he also made
It was him and Tim McCann.
he also made the one of the
Yeah, I
mission.
guess he was great.
He also
for a
did
while.
Mission Impossible 4.
Mission Impossible 4 is really good.
Yeah, so he had a run, and then
Yep.
2010s hit, and nope.
I mean, that's why you don't let people do their like dream project unless they're a fucking genius, because then they make Tomorrowland. Like for every fucking Francis Ford Coppola making Apocalypse Now, you get Brad Bird making Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or fucking what's the David Fincher Netflix movie Mank?
Mank. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Oh
that
God,
that
I
was his
watched
dream project. This guy who
What's this
spent like
awful fucking Netflix movie recently?
his like
It was about the Panama Papers.
Remember when like it came out and nothing happened? That was very funny.
Mank?
No, the
Oh,
Panama
No, the
Papers.
Panama Papers. I mean,
The
also
Panama
Mank.
Papers. Yeah. It was called The Laundromat, and it was directed by Steven Soderbergh. And I was like, okay, maybe even it was awful. It was the most like
Steven Soderbergh has not been good in like 15 years.
I haven't seen any of his new shit. I've pretty much only seen like the stuff that people
People
like.
still
from him.
pretend he's good because like he's done. No, that's something else, Phoebe. Cormac did the Ridley Scott movie, which I've heard is pretty good actually. The County
Okay,
Boy.
so Spencer, I have a question for you. Who would you say
guys,
right
I'm gonna make
now
some dinner.
is like that's fine.
Yeah.
Who would you say right now is the most washed up man in Hollywood? Like the most guy who was genuinely one of the greatest of all times and now. I guess I have my answer, but I'm gonna save that for you.
Oh man, that's tough. Let me look. Since that
I'll do a hot take, or not a hot take, actually, it's a cold take, but fucking who's that loser who directed
Oh, Adam McKay.
yeah, just like giving up your career making some of the best like lead comedy, like
Yeah.
slightly highbrow lead comedies, to do like scold lib shit.
I mean, it's gotta be fucking Shane Carruth, right? Since he's like, he like made 2 critically acclaimed movies, and he spent 8 years bitching because he couldn't get funding for this one movie he wanted to make. I'm like, yeah, dude, that sucks, but just make something else. And then he just got
It's Hollywood,
fucking.
dude.
And as soon as his ex-girlfriend released a movie, he posted a restraining order she gave against him to like kind of one-up it. And like he kind of turboed his own career. out of
How has
pure
that
vengeance.
ever been a? Oh my god! Fucking.
Yeah, no, it has to be fucking.
Has there ever been like a restraining order that? Because like.
Unsane I think is kind of boring, and Haywire I also think is kind of boring. I kind of like
I
Logan
had
Lucky,
one.
but the last one I thought was like genuinely really good was The Informant. The thing with Soderbergh is that like what caused him to kind of fall off in my opinion is that in 2009 through 2011 he made Che, which fucking took the life out of him and then kind of tanked. And then after that he tried to make Moneyball, but he got kicked off the project because his idea was too conceptual. So then he said like, fuck it, I'm just gonna adapt whatever screenplay lands on my desk now.
He had like a 3-year period where he was making movies on an iPhone.
Yeah, that shit was so gay. Like, digital filmmaking already fucking sucks. You don't have to make it even
Yeah.
worse. Sean Baker did a pretty good job with the iPhone, but like that was like, that's the absolute maximum I think of iPhone shooting was Tangerine.
You can't do like, I mean, digital, like you said, digital filmmaking sucks, but like, yeah, you gotta do some like Michael Mann shit with it.
Yeah, I mean Michael Mann's like one of the only ones who kind of gets the appeal of digital, that it looks weird and like,
Oh,
like,
okay, I got the
not
red
grainy,
key.
but like weird and blocky and ugly.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who else is falling off.
It would be
Every
funny to
single,
say
like-
Michael Mann, even though I don't even slightly believe that.
You know, it's
Just
you know,
be
it's,
funny
I was gonna
to
say
It's just
a
funny to
meme
say.
answer, but then I have a more. When was the last time Tim Burton made some? I mean, it's still kind of a meme answer, but it is like thinking of like, wow, he really
If
did.
you're not a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory apologist like me, it's
That was still
probably-
15 years ago.
Yeah, most people say Mars Attacks.
Has it been that long? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was
Mars Attacks
15.
90s.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
dude, I'm
people
so
like
old.
Sweeney Todd, which was also like 10 years ago.
Yeah. That no. Yeah.
I like Sweeney Todd. I think
I
it's
kind of
great,
like
but
some
I
of the
liked it.
parts in the Alice in Wonderland movie. Like it's visually interesting, but it's like I don't. It's like it's your 37th movie with Johnny Depp, and I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
It's like something that you could just like watch like mindlessly, just as like eye candy. I think
on.
the most you can get out of it.
I mean, Steven Seagal, like
He
no
was
joke
never good.
aside-
Don't you ever?
Well, he
Don't
was
anyone?
never good, but the thing is, he was like big for a while.
Yeah, that's true. He was big. He was a
Like-
popular American action star.
Yeah, like the fact
I'd
that
say-
he's like a fat piece of shit now who only works in TV movies is so funny.
Yeah, no, it's
And every
Bruce
single
Willis.
like
Bruce Willis.
yeah, Bruce Willis fell off pretty hard.
Bruce Willis.
Harrison
like,
Ford.
Harrison Ford is so funny because he's just been fucking zanned out of his mind since like 1990.
good for him. Yeah, we talk about that today, this week's South Park, so look forward to that.
Yeah, Charlie Kaufman. Charlie Kaufman's such a bitch because like he's really talented, but like all he does is like whine about like, oh, no one likes me. It's like, okay, shut up and just make like a normal movie. I'm thinking of ending things suck so
Yeah.
much dick, dude. Like that. Goddamn.
Spike Jones, kind of.
He just makes music videos now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Spike Lee fell off so hard.
Oh.
In
I
what
don't know,
regard?
I'll get back to you when I watch The Five Bloods, but I'm a Spike Lee defender up until like.
I did not like Black Klansman at all.
Okay, Black Klansman is like it's whatever, but like he's still. I guess Bamboozled
I
was a
haven't
really
seen
well
his- I've
timed
heard-
show.
I've heard his 9/11 documentary is kind of interesting, but also it did get like heavily censored.
Yeah, I mean when the levees break, what is it? Was like 14 years ago. I need to see The Five Bloods to get back to you, but I still think Spike Lee is like still at least kind of got it.
Fair. I guess every single art director or like film school director that does like one or two promising movies and then immediately gets brought on to do a Marvel movie.
Yeah, like Chloe Zhao.
Yeah. Or fucking like I mean I don't really fuck with Chloe Zhao, but like I liked fucking Creed and I liked
Yeah.
his other movies. And
Creed
now he's
was
just
good.
doing, like, he's just doing the most like fucking like Bugman ass movies. Like all right, he produced Space Jam 2. Like
He
yeah.
did? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I think
happened?
he had a
Hollywood
hand
does
in
to
writing
people.
it as well.
That you get to make like one cool thing, and then you just like are stuff being like a bug man for the rest of your life.
It is very funny that they've kind of even run out of like that kind of director. Now they're like, if you've done a short film that has gotten, mild critical acclaim, you can do a Marvel movie now.
Yeah.
Like, the guy who's directing Blade has like one feature-length film.
That's so swag, dude. That's so
PG-13 Blade. That's gonna go great.
Yeah, it sucks so bad because they got like the only person who could do a relatively good Blade outside of Wesley. I mean, Wesley Snipes could legitimately still do it, like. But Mahershala's, I mean, I fuck with him. He could be a good Blade, and it's like, yeah, they're gonna do it it's gonna be for babies.
I haven't kept up with new releases.
Yeah, there was, like, I remember in the Wave productions of, like, right when they were starting the Phase 4 stuff, it's like, maybe they might actually do some hard R stuff, and it's like, nope. Nope, that's never
Only
happening
Deadpool.
again. Maybe Wolverine if we're lucky. Maybe.
I don't even think they're gonna do a solo Wolverine.
That's true. That's true.
They're just gonna do like X-Men shit because they're gonna try and win people back because it's gonna suck. But the only thing it'll have over like the Fox movies is that they'll have like decent costumes and like they won't be withholden to like weird producers who are like Nightcrawler should have Christian tattoos.
One of the funnier ones is the guy who did The Artist. His next movie was so bad it couldn't even get a distributor.
it didn't really fall off, but it was kind of sad seeing Zack Snyder go from like Batman versus Superman, the good cut of Justice League to like doing like shitty zombie movies for Netflix.
Yeah, no, it's sad. Where the hell do I go? I'm gonna be real with you.
I am excited for his King Arthur movie. I think that'll be good. We're overdue for like a really good King Arthur movie. The Guy Ritchie one looks like hot ass.
Oh, I've seen it. It's incomprehensibly bad. It is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I like Guy Ritchie a lot too, and it's like.
Between it, TV.
Apropos of nothing, does anyone remember when Herman Cain went to that rally and then died of COVID?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
funny.
that's the funniest thing that has possibly ever happened.
Possibly the funniest COVID death as well.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what else do you got? Like, what else is funnier?
Probably.
I guess maybe like Betty White, but it's
Did
not
she get
confirmed COVID. No, I think people were like kind of assuming, like all the people who were like had tweets where it's like I just got my booster, and then it's like they had a heart attack like a month later or whatever. Probably from
Where the hell do
doing
I
a
go?
shitload of cocaine, but it's still a very funny like juxtaposition.
Oh, she had a stroke. No, Betty White was a stroke.
I think she had tweeted about getting vaccinated just like a month prior or something. It was kind of funny to see.
Yeah.
Where the hell do I go? I'm sorry. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what other shitty movies I've seen recently.
I don't know if you need like a yellow key, and if so.
No,
like,
I don't
totally
think
forgot.
so. I think I just need to find the blue, because I got the blue key door last, but I don't know.
The
Like, I know
problem
it's
is
up
I've been watching
there, but I don't know where
Too many
else.
good movies recently.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I
Uh,
see where the other. I think I see
think I'm-
another blue key thing. Let me.
I think I'm gonna head out, gang. I want to do some writing and
All good.
clean the
Okay.
apartment because it is a fucking war zone right now.
Gotcha.
All right, see y'all.
Later. You're there?
No.
Question mark?
Yeah, Guy Ritchie kind of fell off. I watched Wrath of Man. That was some ass.
I heard his like the comeback movie he did in between King Arthur and the other thing was all right, but then yeah, it's a shame.
Wrath of Man was bad. Yeah, I had never seen a Guy Ritchie
Like,
movie
so like
before
check
that.
the top. Right
Oh,
there.
I'm just looking for.
Like you see that, right?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, I've only my New Year's resolution is to watch less shitty media. That's what I'm doing. I read Batman Year One last night. It was pretty
Huh.
good.
Yeah.
And I read Dark Knight Returns tonight.
You know what's something I've been God damn, how long have we been in this level? 16 minutes. Okay, if I hit 20 minutes, we're fucking loading up a guide.
What have you been doing?
You
Andy?
want me to look something up?
Sure, if you
I
can figure
point
it
out
out.
you.
Because I know there's a. Let me.
You're gonna have a hot take. Were you gonna have a Frank Miller hot take?
Oh, I think I need to find a teleporter. Because there's a. Yeah. I need to find where the white teleporter is.
I need to do my homework.
No. Wait a minute.
They should make more good movies. That's my hot take.
Good luck with that.
That is maybe the truest thing ever said, but also is not gonna happen.
I was like, no, I was thinking of a movie from last year. Is there anything good that's coming?
Oh, I got a barrage on my Twitter DMs. I thought you meant on Discord. A barrage of fucking communist Family Guy memes.
Nice. Let's go. Hey, Peter, ever join the terrorists?
I hate when teachers assign homework and it's due like Saturday instead of like Monday. It's like, who the
Have
fuck?
they gotten worse about that since pandemic?
Yeah, literally, I hate it. It's some bullshit. Like, I mean,
Oh,
I talked to
no, but-
Spencer about this, but like, it's crazy how like
Oh wait.
conservatives are basically right about college is sucking. Like they're really bad, but then like they have the wrong solution for it.
Oh,
my
that's
teacher
it.
said-
That's it.
I'm in an online Zoom class, and it's like, yeah, no, this shit's due at Saturday at fucking midnight. It's like,
There we go. We found it.
So you take that.
good point.
All right. Now we just need to know.
What else I got?
Hey, Peter, ever joined the union?
Oh shit! Now I
Yeah,
gotta
there
go
should be
back
a
and get the
limit,
blue
like a
key.
legal
Fuck.
limit on how much homework someone puts on.
See, I thought the same thing, especially like during undergrad. I only had like one semester under COVID, but like even during that time, like they just assigning a ridiculous amount of homework, especially for like.
It's some Mayo ass bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not white. I gotta game. I gotta smoke weed. I don't have time for homework. You want me to
I got
study?
time to do literally anything else, especially for like major electives that
Yeah.
I didn't want to ever fucking take, you know?
Yeah, no, it's like my geography teacher was like, alright, dude, you got fucking 3 chapters due by the end of the month. And it's like, come on, man.
I think it was so crazy, just like how they thought like mitigating, you know, the changes to, you know, administrative, like teaching was just to be like, okay, well, we'll give you more busy work. That helps you retain shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really, they mishandled like online stuff so bad. Like that's why you see people being like, dude, every single child in Zoom school has depression. It's like, it's not the like actual medium's fault. It's just that like our school system is so busted that like we didn't, that like changing something so drastically just made it fall apart. Yeah, high school is the most bitch made. Especially when you like,
All right.
it's like you don't like. There should be like a distinction. Like I assume that it would be like, okay, in-person lectures, out-of-person assignments, you know. And it's like, nah, it's just whatever.
Okay, so that's the end of the level over there. I wonder what this takes me.
Trying to learn how to smoke.
Back
weed.
out here. Ah, great.
Place already down.
Okay, okay. Sorry for wasting your time for like 10 minutes, folks. We're almost done.
Good end. You alright, white boy?
Oh,
I love like starting the school year and it's like I'm gonna be productive. I'm gonna write while on top of doing schoolwork, and then it's just like someone gives me like one writing assignment. It's like, and then I'll look at the written word again. Yeah.
okay.
No, professors are fucking insane.
At least
They
this
have,
map's
like,
short.
I mean, they have way too much like ego. Shit. And then one of my professors assigned an assignment on like addressing the professor as the proper title, and it's like I'm not doing it.
Shut the fuck up.
I paid
yeah.
literally $5,000 for this shit.
I think like almost immediately, like just being like within college and then like just seeing, I guess like the amount of like how much like post-secondary education kind of really isn't that much better than I guess secondary
Oh.
education, or especially like at this point just google.com for most of your shit.
Literally.
It's just all like, why am I paying thousands of dollars for shit that like I could literally like just pirate some fucking books on, or just Google, hey, so how does pathology? Some shit, right?
Yeah.
And they also just have like ridiculous amount of like ego stroking on themselves,
That's the
just
one
to
thing
convince
that I'm
themselves that like whatever they're doing is just so fucking worth it. And it's like, I
I'm
promise
like
you, it's
kind
not.
of an anarchist when it comes to like learning. It's like this shit is fucking gay. Like I'm not. No, school is literally just a fucking make-work bullshit. It's fucking stupid.
I think what sucks is that like there's not,
Oh.
I don't know. It just seems like a lot of like the contemporary designs and like I guess
Yeah.
how to teach like meaningful information in like consistent ways by which to retain it.
No,
Like,
you're right.
are just like they're so bad. It's so soulless to the point where it's like it's painfully obvious that it's just all like just need to know it for the test, regurgitate it afterwards, and you only really actually retain it if you give enough of a shit about it by your own very
Yeah.
personal interest.
It's also like the way that like it's all like standardized or whatever. So like, I remember when I was still finishing up my associate's degree, I had to take a journalism class or whatever. And like and this might sound like I'm sucking my own dick, but I had like an article that got published in like an actual like newspaper, and it's like, can I just get an A for the class? Like, I'm doing like intro to journalism. Can I just do like the Steven Spielberg shit of like submitting Schindler's List as my project? Like, please don't make me look up like read like advertising theory or shit. Just give me.
It's so funny. I think it's even specifically more funny in like non-STEM fields. When like
Yeah, humanities is some bullshit. I mean,
they get really caught up in like their theoretical shit, and it's probably the funniest part about it is like when they make it so needlessly more convoluted than it really is, and you can kind of tell that they're kind of just bullshitting their way around how deep whatever X subject that they're trying to, push into your brain. So like if you can't figure out exactly what you're trying to say and how you're trying to say it within like 5 minutes, like don't fucking waste my time.
Don't waste my time. I have it like I'm trying to get a job. I'm trying to fucking write. Like, I don't have time for 4 classes worth of professors.
Oh, this one sucks. Anyway, we're halfway there, folks.
Yeah, we are. And
I think the most amount of like flagrant shit in terms of like lecturers
You don't
giving
even know
their
what
own
we're halfway there.
like readings like as like necessary necessary reading for the class or whatever. I think it was just mostly like through my biochem classes, and that would be like if X professor just so happened to be like the head of a department or whatever, and it's like, oh well, yeah, like here's this lab manual that you need. You can't get the old one. You have to pay full price for this new one. Type bullshit.
I'm playing Stardew Valley right now, and let me say, the fact you can't stay up past 2 a.m. is
Yeah, a little bit. Well, you gotta be a
They
farmer.
kinda want you on a granny,
you can't stay out past 2 a.m. when you're a farmer, because you gotta get up early.
I've been doing the farming.
You need a zanned out farmer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm doing.
Country girls
well, I'm
do
gonna do a-
different, don't they, Cole?
Normally what I
Gorgeous
do-
girls love agriculture.
That's true. But I'm sorry, Andy. Did you ask me a question?
No, I'm fine. It's just a dumb joke. See, I'm in a similar boat
Yeah,
where I
no.
know I gotta go back to a 4-year because I finished my bachelor's like last year, or like actually end of 2020. But it's like, or not my bachelor's, my associates. But it's like, I don't really know what I want to do, and I know I don't want to do STEM, but I don't. Like, it just feels like, well, I guess I know I need a degree, but it just feels like I just gotta get a degree to get a degree, but I don't want to, like, waste it either.
Yeah.
And I
That's
just
why
know
you
I
gotta
don't want to
find
do
a-
STEM because I suck at
should just
math and
do-
shit.
At that point, like, if you're like me, where you're like, yeah, I just need this, so I'll make more money at whatever job I get. Or I have
Yeah.
access to more jobs that don't pay like minimum wage.
Yeah, exactly. That's
yeah,
where.
just try like to school and get some bullshit degree. Because half the time, like, unless you're looking for a specific field job, which I assume that you're not, like, it's just gonna require like an bachelor's degree or an master's
Yes.
Right, yeah.
That's where I'm at.
I mean, like, even being into, like, biochem specifically throughout all of high school, even just, like, after finishing up my degree at this point, like, even just going through, like, a bunch of shit in my field, it's just all, like, it's mostly just to have something that isn't, like, bottom of the barrel. type work.
Yeah.
But you know, even doing shit there is just all like there's so many other uses of my time that I just rather be doing at this point. Like none of the work that I could even remotely get into, like, would even feel even mildly interesting, let alone fulfilling.
By the way, hot tip for all of our 9 viewers. There's a currently free on Epic Games Store is the mech RPG Daemon X Machina that I've heard is pretty good.
I've heard other things that it is pretty not good, and I was excited for that game. I don't use Epic, but I probably
I don't
should.
know. I don't know anything. Yeah, I just use them for the free games in Fortnite. I'm never gonna like. Sometimes there's a few when I do like game reviews. There's a few games that like insist on Epic.
By the way, Dawn, I assume the answer for you is yes, but Cole, I got Jackbox 3 on Steam sale yesterday. Would you be down for some Jackbox?
I love Jackbox.
You know what?
Dude.
Yes.
I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it sometime February. I feel like at minimum for Jackbox, I need 5-ish people.
I would say, yeah.
So like including myself. So I need 4 friends.
That's fair.
And so you gotta be able to corral them and.
There's a ton of it's kind of like the easiest of what time to ever get free games now, where it's like there's Game Pass, which they somehow still haven't fucked yet.
Well, it kind of fucking sucks on PC to use. Like it's a pain in the
Oh
ass.
yeah, the launcher
Oh,
sucks.
I've never used it on PC, but I imagine
The
it's
launcher-
not that great.
Yeah, I'm
Launcher
just going to
is
get the
broken to me
games
to
I
the
care
point
about
where
on
I
it.
have to like download the games through the Windows Live store.
And even then, the Windows Live Store isn't that great either.
No, it's not.
It's
I
so
actually prefer the
Microsoft
launcher.
has been. They've learned nothing from games from Windows Live. That's what I was.
Yeah.
They have learned.
No,
Which
they
is-
haven't.
The service is legitimately incredible. Like, I mean.
Well,
I
you know
only-
what? Because they want you to buy them on Steam. Because that's how they want PC. Is like, well, you just buy them on Steam.
But then don't the Steam ones use the Microsoft launcher as well? I assume?
No, I don't think they do.
No? Okay, that's nice. I'm glad the games are finally moving away from that. Every time, I used to I hated that 15% of my computer.
What is the worst launcher? I mean, obviously games for Windows Live, but that's currently in use. The Rockstar
gonna say
launcher is
Origin.
pretty up there.
I'm gonna say Origin just because it's like with the Rockstar launcher with Epic Games.
At least I don't think you have to use that anymore.
You don't. No, they have a new one that's worse.
Oh, that's good. No, I mean like on Steam.
Yes, you don't. They did get rid of that. I do believe. Yeah, the EA launcher blows. It doesn't even work on my computer. It's great.
Uplay. Can't forget Uplay.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody else, I forgot about Uplay.
In terms of the biggest ratio between, shitty games, shitty service, and then amount of times that you actually have to use it. Because with something like Epic, you literally never have to use it. I add the game to my cart, and then it does everything else in the background.
They added a
It's
cart,
not
by
like-
the way. That's worth noting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
used to
now
be
there
able
is
to
only
not do that.
one storefront that does not have a cart, and it is, I believe, the Nintendo
2K
Switch
launcher
Online.
does suck as well. I will admit that one is very it feels like a remnant of 2015,
Bethesda, yeah,
like,
isn't that
the
does it, or, has anyone used the Bethesda launcher?
I
did
haven't.
for Eternal.
There's a couple games where.
Did you get the
especially,
cracked copy?
with Skyrim,
Sorry?
On launch for Eternal, it was cracked on the Bethesda
Yeah.
version.
Oh, I know.
Did you get that?
No, because I already pre-ordered the game.
Ah,
That's maybe the only game I've pre-ordered since 2012.
yep, that makes sense.
with a lot of shitty launchers, there's a caveat that you never have to use them. Which I think.
I also something I want to bring up is that I kind of want to play. I want to play that new Pokemon. Looks good.
I'm setting up my emulator.
By the way, I want to say something. I want to show you. If you check Show Friends, you know how in the game
So,
there's previous characters' ancestors.
Yeah.
Cynthia's is a femboy.
Oh! Ooh! Don't tell Spencer.
don't do that.
Oh,
to me.
I
No,
showed it to
no.
him on. He was worried. He's like, this is not good.
Don't do that to me.
It's sure
Don't
it's
do that to me.
check show friends.
I'm bricked the fuck up.
That's like, oh,
Femboy Cynthia,
Alright, the
it's
perfect
canon.
time. What's up, y'all?
Oh hey
Hey, what's
Stu,
up?
how you doing? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Got in here when I heard Femboy Cynthia, I think.
Yeah, that's canon.
Yeah.
Because in
I
the
don't
new
know who that is,
Pokemon,
but
because in the new Pokemon game, it takes place in like the
dead
ancient
brick.
times of in the new the new Pokemon game takes place in ancient times in Sinnoh, so you get to see everyone's ancestors, and Cynthia's ancestor is a Femboy.
damn, they really know their audience, huh?
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
They
It's
do.
kind of cool that in Pokemon lore, like every country was just Japan until like 200 years ago.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
until
that
Gen
was.
5. Until Gen 5, yeah.
Kudos to
Yeah.
you, Andy, for playing OG Doom. I thought you were gonna be playing 2016 Doom.
Oh, I will be playing 2016 Doom at some point, but you know, you gotta start.
Okay.
You gotta start with the classics.
Yeah, I got some hot takes about that game, but
I also have some hot takes about that game. Like, so my thing about I'm gonna give my opinion right now. I think that game is really good until, but then like I always feel the same way about 2/3 of the third through. Like two-thirds of the levels through, like right after you fight the Cyber Demon and stuff. It's like, yeah, you stopped introducing new shit, and it's just BFG, and I'm overpowered, and the game's kind of boring now. But that first like.
There's also
When Doom 2016 is good, it is very good, and I still
yeah.
need to play Eternal.
I think it has the problem of there being too many collectibles. I really hate when a game has like 9.
Yeah, and I want to 100% everything on the first run through. At least you can go back, so.
I think
Yeah.
I will say some of the speedrun shit that you can do in that game is really cool.
oh yeah.
But yeah,
same thing with Eternal.
I at least intend to play the Doom games mostly in order. Like, I'm going to do Doom 1, Doom 2, both parts of Final Doom, probably 64, and then I'll do... yeah, I'll probably do Doom 3. I might skip around if I want to... Because I still have not played Eternal.
Doom 3 takes a little bit to set up, but...
What about BFG
Anyway.
Edition?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Um,
EFG works.
sure.
It should work fine. Yeah.
I only own
Yeah.
Doom 3. I wonder how, I've heard the modding support for that's good, so I have faith.
Yeah. Yeah, my only issue with oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. Is there anything good in the Steam sale? No, I haven't looked.
No, not
no,
super,
I
not super fancy.
I have a couple recommendations. I got some stuff.
The thing is, I've hit kind of an uncanny valley with my Steam sale, where it's like, I got most of the stuff that I really, really want. Also, they are just worse now. Like, Steam sales are just worse than they were like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But like,
They
or
kinda
not
have
even
to
5,
be-
like 10. But what I was gonna say is like, I got most of the things that I want, but also some of the new stuff hasn't had time to go on a good sale yet. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm staring at a bunch of things that are only like 40 to 50% off, and it's like,
Yeah.
go to
I was
s-
gonna say,
None of the new Monster Hunter games are gone, so I want to
a,
try
bu- a bunch of Sonic stuff usually goes 75% off, so I can recommend that.
Yeah.
Like you can get like
I-
Sonic
I'm looking
Adventure
at
2
my-
for like $1 right now, I think. Or maybe like
looking at my-
$2.50. Yeah, it's like $2.50 for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on Steam.
Yeah. It's always
My
the
rec-
same shit.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
rec would
no,
be,
it's very clear. Like sometimes you
any
see.
of y'all- Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, by the way, Stu, you
Yeah.
played Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
When I was younger.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if you gotten a chance to try Master Duel.
All of my friends who are playing fighting games or used to are on Yu-Gi-Oh right now. They're either
See,
on Yu-Gi-Oh
I'm-
or FF14.
See, I am upset. I am upset now because I am surrounded by a bunch of Magic fans, and it's like, no, play my
Ah.
card game bullshit.
I have a
Yeah.
question about you. I've never played the Kingdom. Master Duel a good starting place. Or should I go with one of the
Probably
different
not.
games first?
What?
Yeah. Or should I go with one of the different games first? It's like 9 Yu-Gi-Oh games.
I think it does have a decent tutorial stuff, and if you like find a deck, but you probably shouldn't go in without someone who can handhold you, and I'm not quite good enough at Yu-Gi-Oh to do that. But it's worth
How
trying
do
at
you
least
get
because
new cards? Like, is it like a microtransactions kind of?
yeah.
thing?
So there's the gems, but you can also craft.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Some
back at the start.
Hearthstone bullshit.
Yeah, but at least it's better than Dual Links, which had no crafting system.
On the subject of Steam sales, I haven't bought anything yet. I'll look through it today. But I guess a rec I would give for anyone who's into weird games, I guess. Horror games in this case. It's a game called Mundaun. Really cool game from Eastern Europe. Kind of hand-drawn. It's a first-person horror game, but like not like Amnesia. I kind of compare it, I guess, to like classic Resident Evil, kind of, sorta. It has like hand-drawn.
What did you say?
Like, what's it called? Weapon?
Yeah, what's it called?
Mundaun. Mundaun.
Mundown.
Yeah, Mundaun. It has. Yeah, it's
Jump
really
Force is
fucking good.
90% off.
Yeah, Jump Force, of course, you know, for the fighting game fans and people
Isn't
who,
that game literally dead? Didn't they pull the
Yeah, it's
servers?
fucking
There's only single player at this point. There's
Yeah,
no
that's so funny.
It's so funny that Jump Force exists. Like, also, they made a game for Western Shonen fans. They did not give it a dub. What are you doing?
Did it actually really? That's
No, no, Japanese only.
It's like I was kind of excited for it because I was like, oh, dude, it would be cool if like Jotaro could fight Goku or whatever. And it's like the graphics look like a Unity porn game.
Yeah, no,
Yes, it does.
it's one of
Oh my
like
God.
you managed to make a fighting game that looks worse than Marvel vs.
Have you ever
Capcom
seen
Infinite.
that weird 3D? It was pretty much. I think it got taken out from Steam. It was basically fucking like a 3D fighter like Tekken, but like also like Mugen. Like you just drop whatever fucking like character model you wanted, and it was like the most jankiest like piece of shit game ever. And they got obviously kicked out because like, I'm assuming like copyright shit. But it was so funny because they were like advertising the game as like, we have the next generation of netcode for fighting games. I was like Turbo X9, I don't know what the fuck it's called. They were just fucking pushing that fucking ankle of it so hard. It looked so
Is
fucking
Kakarot
stupid.
any good? I've never played a Dragon Ball.
No, unfortunately, Kakarot is not very good. Cause okay, so you've seen or read the original Dragon Ball, right?
No.
You have not. What the fuck are you like?
I'm a Cape Shit fan.
No, but it's Dragon Ball. What the?
I'm not Mexican.
No, but it's Dragon Ball. Like that's like saying you haven't seen Dragon Ball is like saying you haven't seen fucking Star Wars. What the hell are you doing, Cole?
I just say, Andy,
I
I've
was-
also not watched Dragon Ball either.
What the?
You know what the problem is? I was too busy. I was reading too much Star Wars. Instead of
Go
reading
read-
Dragon Ball,
go-
I studied.
Read
Star
Dragon Ball.
Wars
What the
movie.
fuck is wrong with
You
you?
studied the lightsaber.
I did. I studied the lightsaber.
What's your favorite lightsaber form?
My excuse was I
don't
just found
actually have
anime
one.
weird when I was
That's-
a kid. I don't know why.
That's gay. That's
Yeah.
the lightsaber. The different like the different styles of lightsaber combat is literally the best part of the expanded universe. It's just anyone.
It's bullshit. It's bull. I'm sorry.
No, fuck you, fuck you. That's like the Revenge of the Sith novelization when they go in the different lightsaber style. That's the coolest thing in the EU. It's like yes, spend 10 hours
It is
talking
kind
about
of
that
cool
shit.
that they do flesh it out really well in the KOTOR games. I like that there are like you do basically build or design your build after like your class, but more importantly like your lightsaber form.
Yeah. No.
Speaking of KOTOR, I really hope that the KOTOR remake fixes the glaring error with the first KOTOR games, that the game does not tell you that there is a no respec option, and so not picking blades drastically like kneecaps your ability to defeat the endgame content if you're an idiot like me and you get a lightsaber and you go, okay, I'm gonna be a Jedi now.
How
after
excited
stepping
are you
into
for that
battle.
KOTOR remake?
My excitement lies totally on the first trailer. It will make or break it for me. I've heard rumors that it's going to be set in the actual Star Wars current Disney universe.
Oh, why
and it
wouldn't
will
it be? Why would they not why would they remake it and not put it in that continuity? Like,
Well, I have heard rumors that it's going to tie in to High Republic.
yes. Also, what like again, like that how are you not
But I don't
assuming
like-
this going in?
I don't like High Republic.
Well, too bad.
don't
That's
know.
what do you,
I
like
mean, they've done
the
a
EU
very
is-
handful of like EU works. you know. Like they are
It's
like
so
not
dumb
EU,
to me
like,
that
they did a
SWTOR
few
is still
books.
getting updated.
Most of the mobile games include characters from the EU, mostly because they're gacha games. And
Yeah,
they're
but this is
nine
like a big
characters and stuff.
AAA
Yeah.
like RPG. Of course,
Yeah.
it's like a tentpole for the. Oh, that's where it is. Thanks, John. Thanks for the
I
secret.
found out. You know what I found out recently? Is that David
No.
Cage is not involved in the David Cage Star Wars.
Ah, no, it's just the rest of his
Let's go.
studio.
Let's
Okay,
fucking go.
so it might be good. It might be good.
So it might
Well,
be-
actually,
No.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
It doesn't matter if it's good or not. You know why? Because it's not coming out for like 6 years.
that's true. It's not. Well, actually, you know what I'm thinking? 2025.
Yeah, no. I think they said like its development schedule is like completely screwed
Really?
up.
Because I was looking at. It's supposed to end the Star Wars High Republic era, at least presumably, because you know.
Yeah,
you know
isn't
what I found
I
out
think
recently?
based on the
I
way
looked
they
at the
talked.
release schedule for the Star Wars High Republic content. This is the most unhinged, like MCU ass release schedule. Like I've been hearing about this shit for months, and we're only in phase, part 1 of phase 1 of 3.
That sounds about right. I've seen barely any news about it, so that makes sense to me that we're still.
I've only seen like the dumb headline stuff, like they made a trans Jedi, and they gave Yoda like a Padawan because he's alive during the High Republic.
Well, yeah, that
shit.
does make sense. He is 900.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of other dumb shit. Yeah, I am mad as well. I wanted David Cage Star Wars. It's gonna be some like you know PlayStation first person kind of bullshit where it's like about. I sad that it's like no, I want rage stuff. I want Star Wars made by a deranged French person. In almost complete, like, counteracting everything that Disney has tried to do with like making Star Wars woke is like.
So
It's
speaking
letting
of
us, like,
licensed
stretch
games,
further.
I think I've talked about Boza with this, but I don't know if I've talked to you about it.
Yeah,
How do you feel about Wolverine?
Hitman. I think it's gonna be good. I mean, Insomniac hasn't fucked up yet.
That's true. They
Miles
haven't.
was mid. Miles was mid, but it's also like it was basically it was
Yeah.
DLC basically.
Yeah. No. It was a.
They haven't like so far with the mainline Spider-Man like until if Spider-Man 2 is bad, then I'd be worried. But
Yes. That is
I
the.
haven't.
If Spider-Man 2 is
I
bad,
haven't
I'd be worried
seen
about
any-
Wolverine. Although
all of
Wolverine
the
does have
movies
Miles
that
as director,
Spider-Man-
which is a bit like.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also okay with that because Miles was like confident. He was like, all right. I mean, he's written annoyingly.
I had
But-
a Let's Play gaming podcast channel I like had one of the funniest encounters with Miles Morales
Yeah.
where one of their PS5s they glitched out, and so every time when Miles was out of costume, you'd still be wearing the costume in cutscenes and stuff. So it was the funniest bit about like Miles is monologuing about like I can't tell her that I'm Spider-Man, and then
Yeah, I mean, I think I am a little worried that it's the Miles director on it, but also like maybe he can write some like.
as long as it's M, I don't give a shit. I think it'll be fine.
I
Because if it's
think-
not
I think
M,
that
that's a deal breaker.
the biggest problem with Miles, in my opinion, was that it just felt too much. It had the same problem the Luke Cage show had, where it's like this is a white guy writing it.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, dude, he's the smartest black guy in the hood, except for his black.
his father Jefferson Davis.
Yeah. His
It's
father,
so
Jefferson Davis.
incredible
That
to me
is
that they did not
inspiration.
retcon the fuck out of that. Like, what do you?
It is wild. Is that his name in Spider-Verse too?
I think it is. Yes. I don't know if they ever say his name, but like, I would be surprised.
Yeah, no, I didn't really give a shit about the story. I like the side missions more. I also like that they went.
Do you
to,
like not having to
cut-
play as Mary Jane?
I mean, I didn't mind it actually. I thought that the Mary Jane levels kind of blew, but they did a good job at expanding. the world.
Oh shit! I telefragged somebody.
Especially the Norman level was really good actually. There was I think that the problem is with the Mary Jane stuff. They start you off with like the worst Mary Jane.
Okay.
And it was it completely kneecaps the tension or like the build up that you had. It's just like, all right, here's this insane, cool new Spider-Man world. Like everyone old is new again or whatever. And then it's like, here's Spider-Man's bitch.
Damn, dude. What difficulty you're playing this game at, actually?
Ultra violence.
Damn, I noticed. It was like, damn, you freaking died quick as hell.
Yeah.
I hope
Jesus
they
Christ.
continue with the Spider-Man deep cuts, especially for the side characters. I'm like a little bit worried
Big
that they
weird.
went with Venom.
Do you think
They
Venom
did
is going to
actually-
be Harry Osborn, or is that a fake out?
I think it's a fake out.
I
think
hope
that-
to
I
God
think
it's
that
a
they
fake
haven't-
out, because like,
They haven't diverged a large amount from like actual like you know, Silver Sable is Silver Sable, Otto is Otto. Like it would be really weird if they picked like Harry for me. In fact, I think that the Venom symbiote is going to be the weird, like it's going to be like the progenitor or like what creates the Venom or the Green Goblin serum.
that would be kind of cool.
Really? That'd be.
Do you think? All right, now
Yeah.
here's another question. Do you think like? Actually, what am I gonna say? Do you think? Obviously, like there's going to be a sequel hook next game for Carnage is the main villain of 3, and it's Spider-Man and Venom
You
team
think
up.
Carnage? I think that 3 is going to be Goblin.
Well, okay, it's got, but they're gonna do Carnage. Like, there's no, assuming they do it
It'll
as
be
a
really
trilogy.
funny.
There's
No,
no
be
way.
a really funny way to completely blow the legs off your franchise is the teaser for 3, or like the bad guy for 3 ends up being Red Goblin.
Have they done anything with Hobgoblin or implied anything?
You know what? The only thing that they've done with Hobgoblin is name the fat kid in the MCU Ned Leeds.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that they've. It would be cool. I like Hobgoblin. No, do you know Red Goblin?
No, I actually don't.
It was how they ended the slot run by combining Green Goblin with Carnage.
Yeah, I've seen like artwork for it. It's fucking insane.
It's so
I mean,
super.
you could maybe do that well, but not as, especially not because
Not
like
that
some
far.
people like slot. Nobody likes late slot.
No, in fact, I'm willing to say early slot, for as ass as One More Day was, early slot tried its hardest. It did interesting.
But yeah, I feel like it was either during or after Superior that everyone was just like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck
it was
out of here.
precisely midway through Superior.
That everyone was just like, no. And didn't you get like one more major arc, or was it 2?
It was like 9. It was. I mean, he did.
Well, I think it's like
Because he did-
CEO.
He did the CEO, and then he did one more after that, because he didn't have like he did. I mean, it was so dumb. Oh my god!
How
Red
did
Goblin
yeah.
looks like Freddy Krueger if he was like a fucking Power Ranger villain.
It absolutely does look like that. It's so
Can
I hate
can Red Goblin
never
bring back the
forgive someone.
cornrows? Can Red Goblin bring back the cornrows?
that would be
Oh my
sick.
god.
They should make Carnage black.
I don't think people would like Black Serial
just
Killer
like-
Carnage. I don't think that would go over.
I would love it if Carnage was a black guy. He just had like bright red cornrows. He's a SoundCloud rapper. I
man.
fucked with Superior Spider-Man 2. The problem was that like it went on like every single fucking thing in Saga.
They should have had Miles have a SoundCloud in the game.
I mean, they did do like the. It's so funny that the mini games for like the first Spider-Man game are like, you know, help out the homeless and like,
Of course,
you know,
yeah.
do science, and then like the mini games for Miles are like play street basketball and compose beats.
Is it really? Oh my god.
There is a composing beats mini game.
Yo, fucking
Miles.
Spider-Man type beats.
Yeah, I think that it's like compose beats, help out your local bodega.
Of course.
You know, on the flip side of that, because like this is an older Spider-Man, and he occasionally often becomes a teacher. He does like
Yeah.
educational like raps that teach you about math.
Yeah, I did like that they sort of made Spider-Man like a loser in Miles.
That's good.
I mean, in the PS4 games too, he's like just the proper loser.
Yeah, the losiest Spider-Man is the coolest he
So,
is, to be honest.
They
That's
kind of
what
did
MCU lacks, bro. That's what it lacks.
it does. They did a nice mix of like Spider-Verse, like divorced dad Peter and like regular Peter, because he's just like at the end of the Spider-Man game, he's just like, gotta get my girl back.
So here's my question. Who is Spider-Man's arch nemesis at the start of Spider-Man PS4? Because, like, Otto's not there, Venom's not
Kingpin,
there,
yeah.
Goblin's not there. Does he
Kingpin.
have one?
Kingpin, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I
Kingpin.
guess that's good enough.
Yeah, Kingpin, and I kind of like how in depth they went with, even though like some of the later
Does
like,
Daredevil
all the-
exist?
I don't know. It's kind of something that they never really.
Because that's
touch on.
my
It's
I
sort of
know
like how we don't
Kingpin
know
is
that
Daredevil's main,
there's
but in my
really-
head, Kingpin is like an arch nemesis of every single street level hero in
Yeah,
because of how many fingers he has in different pots and stuff, you know.
yeah. They do like I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, I'll look it up.
Out of curiosity, shit. Cole, right?
Yes.
I almost forgot your name. Sorry about that. Have you ever rewatched the fucking 03 Daredevil movie recently at all?
Is the
Not-
director's
not
cut actually
recently,
good?
but
Because that's what I've heard people coping
is.
say.
I like it.
I have not watched that one in fucking eons, and I've been kind of tempted because I saw a clip of I think it was I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Michael Clark Duncan's Kingpin. It was really
He's good.
pretty good.
He's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Bullseye is good in like a, oh my god, this is peak comic book movie of the time like bullshit. But like Michael Clark Duncan Kingpin, I kind of like him more than Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, he has that fucking like that presence that's so
You know-
cool. Like, yeah.
I don't really fuck with Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin until like season 3 of Daredevil.
I haven't watched that show at all. It's like I've actually haven't seen any.
I've heard
fucking
season
MCU
1 and
shows.
3 are good, and 2 is not.
Not good.
It was enjoyable.
Is Punisher
It's not
solid at least?
good. Yeah, no, actually, Punisher's really funny because they really try and like not make it like, all right, we don't want to make him seem like a crazy person. We just want to make.
But
him
he
seem like-
is!
They almost try to like his whole arc is almost like that of like a killer cop or whatever, where they're like trying to make him out to seem like a better person than he is. And then the last 3 episodes is just him like killing everyone in New York with a minigun.
I gotta commend him at that at least. Jesus Christ.
It's like it does the problem that the entire MCU street level stuff has, where they like didn't put any money into making the Hand like interesting at all.
I heard that was
yeah,
a
I
problem.
get that, yeah.
Because that's why what the fuck?
Was that? They did Luke Cage and also Jessica Jones, right?
Yeah.
Was any good or not?
Luke Cage was ass. It had the same problem that Miles had, where it's like, this is a white guy. This is a white guy.
Oh yeah, you said that before. Yeah. What about
Yeah.
Jessica Jones?
The first season of Jessica Jones I like, just because it's more. It's like I mean, I really hate to do like it's like a mental health, drama or whatever. But it does do a really interesting look at like, someone that's recovering from trauma.
Damn.
It's just the Bendis run. So if you don't like the Jessica Jones comics, you aren't gonna like the show. But if you
Where
do,
the hell
it's
is that
pretty much just
shotgunner? Like, where the hell is that shotgunner?
almost like shot for shot. Weirdly, like Iron Fist is the only one that like diverges from any like
I think I gotta
Daredevil
reset.
is pretty straightforward to the comics. Luke Cage does diverge a little bit, but like Jessica Jones is like pretty much just the Bendis run, and then Jessica Jones also has the biggest fall off from season 1 to season 2. Like I don't even remember what happened in season.
Yeah, it's brutal.
They introduced like a bunch of like World War II era Marvel superheroes for some reason, but they're like joke characters.
Of course, that's something I've noticed. All these.
You know what's like the darkest era of Marvel MCU stuff? The Hulu originals.
Oh,
Say that.
yeah.
I guess, yeah. The ABC stuff, at least, like you know what it is. Like it sucks, but
Like Agents of Shield or
I've
something.
heard
Remember
of
that?
yeah.
They still can't use Coulson in that show because of the fucking TV shit in the movies because of that show. That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck. The Hulu stuff is dark. I haven't heard anything about them, like good or bad. It just seems like it's a complete like wasteland to me. Which is weird because Runaways has the potential of being something like very like Marvel could have done a lot with like a Runaways property, and they're like, all right, we're gonna put it on ABC Family.
It's sad that the best Hulu show they got is that Hit Monkey thing, probably.
I'm not watching. Isn't that like isn't it like literally just the BoJack Horseman voice cast?
Yeah, but it at least has well animated fight scenes from what I've heard, so that's pretty good. That's like better than most of the MCU shows.
Too close to Gwenpool. I don't fuck with Gwenpool.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's scary.
Speaking of comic books
It's
and
gonna suck.
movies,
Maybe, like,
I rewatched recently History of Violence again, Cronenberg film, which I think is based on a graphic novel, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it is. John Wagner, History of Violence.
Oh, nice. I need to watch that. I need to.
It's pretty fucking good. It's pretty solid. I mean, obviously not Cronenberg's best. It's not like high tier. It's not Crash. It's not like
I really
The
don't
Fly.
like his 2000. Like I like the concept of Eastern Promises, but I watched it and it was just like this is boring.
I have yet to watch that one. I've heard mixed things on it. Yeah.
I mean,
History
Viggo
of
is
Vi-
great in that. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
but yeah, it's just like, come on, Cronenberg. This is some like BBC drama shit.
That was actually kind of weird thing. Like History of Violence is really good, but like I feel like it's such a weirdly.
Let me shoot you! God damn it!
It's just a strange fucking movie because like the soundtrack, like Howard Shore's soundtrack in that movie, is so like. It's not like something you would hear like in a fucking like sports movie, like a fucking very triumphant like horns, and then you see a guy's like face caving in. It's
I have
so
also-
fucking weird. It's so weirdly eerie for some reason.
I have also been going through sort of recent comic book material. I rewatched the Invincible show.
That's
It
good.
still holds up. It still holds up. It's fuck. I don't know how Kirkman managed to pull it off because, I mean, I like the Invincible comic book. It's Kirkman's best like long running property by far. But yeah, it's fucked up that he managed to pull it off. in
Oh,
those
the
strict-
animated
yeah,
show,
the
right?
animated show. It's insane.
Wait, who's
It's
making
like
it again?
this shouldn't be good. Who's in it?
Who's making it? Like you said, Kirkman?
It's Amazon. It's weird. It's like an Amazon Prime original. It's got like
Kirkman is like Robert Kirkman. Oh, what the fuck?
yeah. It's an Amazon Prime original. It's got the weirdest voice cast. It's like 50% like every single person who was in like a superhero cartoon from like the last 10 years. Like you got like, you know, Carrie Payton, who's like half of the black
You got
guys
J.K.
in, you know,
Simmons. You got Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
You got
J.K. Simmons. You got Mark Hamill.
You got Steven Yeun. Great.
Yeah, he's really good as Invincible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. They got fucking J.K. Simmons.
I'm very excited. I haven't read the comic, but I'm very excited for season 2.
I would read it. It's weird because it's like they almost did like an anti-adaptation of it where it's like
Well, they did the shonen thing of like we're mostly gonna do it, but we're gonna change some stuff, but it's a
yeah they changed the order more than they changed anything. Like I mean, Invincible wasn't super dated, but it was very much set in like the 2005, like 2008, you know, kind of.
didn't it not end until like 2017?
Yeah, it took forever. It was on hiatus forever.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
okay.
as
And didn't it
long
also
as
have a bunch of time skips?
Towards the end, I think there's like a time skip of like 40 years.
They got a hell of fucking people for this show. What the hell?
They got Zachary Quinto. They got like half the voice cast of like
John
the current
Hamm?
day you do. Yeah, wait, John Hamm.
He plays a secret, like a bit part, like Secret Service agent.
Oh.
part
Oh,
of
he's
the
like the
project.
main. He's like the main
No,
actor.
You're thinking of Walton Goggins.
Seth Rogen, Alan the Alien. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, it's surprising how well he works. That's like the most some of the most I've liked Rogan in anything.
Marshall Ali.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's so good. He's only in like 2 episodes, but he's so good.
Jeffrey Donovan. Oh my
Um,
god.
It's so like it's like the only thing that I've seen them use like the Amazon like budget well. Where it's like we just got this like stacked voice cast.
I'll check it out.
then it's like-
I think I've seen like memes of this. Is this the one where he's like
It's
Yeah.
really,
or something
yeah.
like that? Like,
Yeah.
I've seen memes of it, but I've never actually sat down and watched it.
You should. It's good.
It's so
I'll
it's
check
so
it out.
satisfyingly gory. If you like Cronenberg, you'll like that. So gory. I mean, my God, like I didn't remember it being that gory. Like I remember the stuff that everyone remembers, like the big fight scene at the end of the season and the big fight scene at the end of the first episode. And I was like, okay, there's like that, and then like 1 or 2 others. But it's like no, every single episode is just like someone getting their skull caved in.
Jesus.
It's so good.
Also,
it's like,
I
really
need you to read
gratifying.
Dragon Ball because that show takes a bunch of ideas for a series takes a bunch of ideas from Dragon Ball.
Just
There's
your
only
thoughts on
100
that GIF called
40?
Intro Friends.
I will read Dragon Ball with you, Cole. Like I'm not.
I'm loving the world. Oh, yeah. I saw this one that was like the weed goblin or whatever, and I was just like laughed for like 20 minutes. Like, hell yeah.
This is a
Only
recent.
good thing to show, like, how
I'll
good
give
it
that
was,
fucking
like-
movie something. There's the reappreciation of in the mainstream
Yeah.
for Willem Dafoe is sick.
It's so I'm like, all right, like No Way Home is some bullshit, but like God
Yeah,
damn
fuck
it,
shit.
Willem Dafoe finally got to like step out of Doc Ock's shadow.
Yeah.
I mean the
I'm gonna
Goblin.
reread it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Who's an actor? I'm very excited because they got all the like early 2000s guy. Who are they gonna cast Steve Blum as?
Steve
And
Blum.
what?
Steve
I
Blum.
don't even know who that is.
You don't.
You don't know who Steve Blum is?
Yeah,
What the
no.
fuck?
What the fuck do you mean you don't know who
What
Steve
the
Blum
fuck? He's
is?
Wolverine.
No, I do know. Who
He's
he is.
Spike in
Sorry.
the Dub. He's like everyone. This motherfucker doesn't
3
know.
Mike's Hard Lemonades in.
He's the guy who says
do
it's
know who he is.
in Batman.
He's the only one who can convincingly go, I'm Bub. He's the only.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess
It'd be
the
really
90s X-Men guy and Scott McNeil could also do a good Bub.
It would be really funny if, like, for.
But no
like,
one can
the
do Blum.
Marvel X-Men show, they just dub in Steve Blum voice.
Hugh Jackman is pretty much done with that Wolverine, right?
I hope so. I like his Wolverine, but it's like he's too old to play Wolverine.
You got a follower. Who's following? Let me
Who
finish.
could even like replace him? Though, to be honest, like, these are one of the few like big
Yeah.
like.
Thank you, Sora
castings.
7651.
Andy, once you beat this level, I'll bust out the evil secret potion I got today at the liquor store. I've never had it before.
Oh,
but
that might be a
everyone said
while.
it
Because this is the last hard level of the episode, so.
Alright, if you die again, I'll bust
Oh,
out.
I
bought
am.
some-
I am.
I bought some MD 2020.
There we go. I died.
Okay, I'll go grab it. It's absolutely disgusting. It's like it looks like Gatorade.
Did you hear they're doing alcoholic Baja Blast?
I did. I'm excited for it.
Hawkeye. Oh, they have a fucking Hawkeye TV? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know the loop on this fucking shit, dude.
Look,
I'm
Jeremy
right now
Renner,
watching-
he doesn't have anything else. Let him have this.
Yeah, that's true. He's either that or threatening his wife and family to be fucking murdered by him or something. I was gonna say speaking of TV shows, I have been watching finally a TV show. I've been watching the one that everyone talks about and memes on, Breaking Bad, after all these fucking years. And so
I still
far,
haven't seen it.
it's all right. I'm
alright,
enjoying it.
That's what I heard. I'll watch it
Aaron
eventually.
Paul definitely, for me, fucking made a bigger impression to me than Cranston, but still.
Oh my god. That was nasty.
Wait, what happened? Oh, you drank it?
I saw like blue raspberry, and I'm like, okay, this might taste good, and it's like, no, it just tastes like alcohol. It's more on the Four Loko side of the spectrum of like fruity alcoholic juice drinks.
Oh, I gotcha, yeah.
That is nasty.
Can't be worse than my
Can't
lord.
No, it's not that bad. It actually, you know what it tastes like? It literally just tastes like someone mixed Gatorade and alcohol together.
That sounds. I wouldn't. I don't drink, so that sounds inherently like fine, inherently so, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Dog
it's
shit.
not bad. It's just like it's just very like mid. You know, it's like, I mean, my personal favorite is like a Thai. If I'm gonna have like a drink that's basically juice
Yeah.
that I bought at the store, I'm gonna go either like Mike's Hard or I kind of like Smirnoff Ice.
I guess. I don't know. Ever since the pandemic, I mean, maybe it's just because of fucking pandemic brain, but like ever since the pandemic started, I'm like tempted to like drink, but I kind of want something very like more juice than alcohol to be
Yeah.
honest.
You're gonna want like something on the Mike's Hard lemonade or
What do you think of the Golden Souls? What's Golden?
is that like a Tintin comment?
You asking me? Oh yeah, I played those.
Oh, the Doom mod?
Yeah, I played one. One is okay. Two's really good. I want to stream those sometime.
Buckfast in the U.S. It's wine, ethanol, and caffeine. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking? What is that?
Hold on, let me look it up. I have not seen it here.
I think I've heard of Buckfast, but
I've never seen it here.
oh
but
man. Oh man, this looks harsh.
Yeah. Anything that's got like a church on the front cover of the book.
Gus goes hard. This is the first few images for when I fucking looked up Buckfast.
Yeah, did you see the one with the nuns or the monks?
Nuns, yeah. The nuns just fucking pinky out. Are they nuns? I think they're like. Wait, no, they're not nuns.
Monks. I think they're monks.
I think they're monks just fucking downing on that shit.
The problem is British
it
people.
is. Jesus Christ.
Mulled wine says it's like a mulled wine, or it's a tonic wine.
Speaking of Britain, and also before comic books and I guess TV shows, I rewatched Utopia for like the trillionth time. I'm so sad. You ever heard of Utopia?
Maybe. Oh, the American 2020 TV series.
No, that's the shitty remake. It's a BBC show. 2 seasons.
Oh,
It got
okay.
canceled after 2 seasons. It's basically it follows like it's like in this world where this is our world, I guess. Just everything going on, famine, war, just going on in the background and everything. And apparently there's a manuscript that pretty much predicts stuff in the future, kind of like a conspiracy, Illuminati kind of bullshit kind of comic book, you know? Yeah. Channel 4 show, yeah. And it's this organization that's trying to look for someone who Jessica Hyde, who's affiliated with someone who created the comic book, and it's fucking sick. It has some of the best like digital filmmaking I've seen in anything, to be honest. Because one of my problems with digital filmmaking, especially with TV shows, is that they kind of like shoot it and then like just throw out the color grade, like they just fucking throw it like this gray or like very like flat and gross. Whoever the fuck color graded Utopia, yes, they're fucking they're fucking on crack. They're just fucking pumping the saturation to 50,000. It's
I
fucking
like
beautiful,
that.
actually. Like it's probably the only TV show that obviously there's a comic book thing. Like the comic books is the main thing about the show. It's not inherently like a comic book show, but visually it makes me think of like a lot of 80s like comic book stuff. Like
So,
very
the 80s comic book, I'm sold, bro.
like their like walls are just lit purple because fuck you, who cares? Like you know what I mean? Like the most yellow yellows, the most green ass greens. Like it's gorgeous and it's insanely violent also. Oh really? I didn't know that at all. Wow. What's it called actually? Is it the same like writer from Utopia? Because it sucks so much that the show got canceled because of like ratings. They left a really good cliffhanger on season 2, but then I guess no one watched it after season 2.
I hate when someone does that. TV shows for real only be going like 2 seasons or 20.
Yeah. Usually the best. I wouldn't say the best TV shows get canceled early, but I don't know. Firefly. I don't know if Firefly's any good. I've heard like people think it's overrated.
You're not. Yeah. Yeah, you're not. You're
The
not.
problem is it's watchable and it's interesting, especially with reading or watching it now.
Of course. After
Interesting,
all that
but
happened with the
also-
Whedon.
Yeah, and it's not terrible, but the thing is, and I think that it gets overlooked a lot when you're talking about why Firefly was canceled, was like the 2000s were like the last of the golden era of sci-fi television.
That's true, yeah. That's true. A lot of shit was on there. Battlestar Galactica, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica. You had like Star Trek was beginning to wind down. I think Babylon 5 was beginning to wind down.
Yeah.
You had other shit like it was like okay, I kind of get why this got canceled because it's not as good as any of those. I've never really
Oh,
watched it.
yeah.
I need to watch that. I've had that sitting on my Plex server for a while. I need to do like a Derek Sharman run through. That's Derek Sharman, right? Who directed This Is England? I'm not
Sure.
tripping, right?
Shane Meadows. Yeah, Shane Meadows. Assuming that's the right one, yeah. I'm just checking out this trailer for this show called Help. Got fucking 7
Oh
grand.
no,
in it.
you know what? I'm thinking of a different thing.
Honorary, like it's this show that Phoebe talked about, Help, has honorary Italian Stephen Graham in it.
Thinking of the of England, directed by Derek Sharman, which is a short film starring Tilda Swinton.
Nice. Oh my god. Oh dude, I watched fucking Memoria recently. That movie fucking ripped so hard, dude. I saw it in theaters. I wish I could watch it again, but they have the fucking stupid fucking Neon has that fucking stupid ass fucking theater run. I don't know. Maybe there's some inherent point to it or something. Maybe Joe had what that was intention in doing that, but the fact that I can't watch that fucking I know. I was super lucky. I was on the second showing of that week in Chicago. Probably one of the best movie experience, like theater experience I've ever had in my life. Insane, just insane fucking movie, just beautiful movie. God, sorry, I just started gushing about that. I heard Tilda Swinton, I just started thinking about Memoria again.
That's valid. I have not seen Memoria.
If it's ever in your area, definitely go watch it.
I've only seen a little bit of his stuff, but he's cool. Gay people were going the fuck off in the 80s, in the 90s.
They definitely were.
They were just like, damn, dude, this age shit pretty fucked up. Let's create some of the most goated movies of all time.
Yeah, fucking was new queer cinema. Gregor Rocky, Todd Haynes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I fuck with Iraqi so hard.
I've yet to watch an Iraqi movie. I just only see his fucking screen caps on his fucking title screen.
I've seen oh god, what is the 90210 movie?
Oh no, I think I have seen one. I think I saw the one with fucking Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Mysterious Skin. Okay, I have seen one Gregor Rocky movie. Mysterious Skin. I've seen that one. I barely remember anything about it though.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember the movie that I saw. Nowhere.
Is it nowhere. Let me see.
Yeah, it's so good. It kind of the ending kind of hits a little bit of a miss, but
Okay.
the first the first most of the movie honestly is incredible. It's also only 80 minutes long.
Hey. Solid.
Yeah.
Oh man, this fucking soundtrack is fucking lit. Slow down. 311, Radiohead,
Yeah.
Elastica, Hole,
Yeah.
Chemical Brothers, Massive Attack. Jesus Christ, Chuck D. Man, this is a fucking soundtrack right here.
God damn it! I have no idea where I'm going.
I think you've been kind of stuck in this fucking level for like a good while now.
Oh yeah, I have. What the fuck? Are you telling me this thing
You're like,
is...
you're like struggling.
Oh.
You seen that?
Wait,
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Did I just clip?
Fake wall. Fake wall.
Is that part of the level?
What?
I guess
Oh,
so.
what?
Yeah.
I just don't have any idea where to go.
What other games other than this do you stream? Someone asks, Andy.
What?
Someone asking what other games are you streaming in general?
I'm streaming a bunch of stuff, mostly variety stuff. I have a list on backlog you can look at, and you can check my YouTube channel.
We were doing Pokemon for a good while,
Yeah.
and like Andy's going through all the Doom games right now.
Well, no, I'm
You know
just
some
doing one
bullshit?
right now. Probably gonna do
Well, like,
Portal
comic
soon.
book
Possibly so.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened?
Is-
Go ahead.
There's some fucking there's some idiots out there who want Deathstroke to be like a Batman villain. It's like, nah, dude. Nah.
He's a Dick Grayson villain.
Exactly. I've like Hollywood is too coward to make like a Deathstroke villain where Deathstroke is just like a Woody Allen character.
Oh,
He's
Deathstroke.
Woody Allen and
Slade.
Annie Hall. Because he's a pedophile.
Yeah, he is.
He's like canonically a
Yeah,
pedophile. I
cannot
mean,
100%. Not even a joke.
yeah. Yeah, no, he fucked Tara. Like, he was in a relationship with Tara. Or like, he was, I think 14, yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, it was the early 80s, so it was slightly less taboo, but it was still why.
Oh, it's this. I've seen him in. I mean, I've seen this guy, but also I remember him a lot
Yeah.
from the fucking the teaser and I think Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was gonna be in the Ben Affleck Batman movie as the Batman villain.
Yeah, he looks so fucking wacky in his fucking getup, dude.
I mean, it's a cool
No,
costume.
it is insane to me that his full name is Deathstroke, the Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I get it, like, the costume is cool, and it would be fun to make Batman fight like a ninja, it's also like an eye patch or whatever. But, I mean, come on, like, don't sacrifice the sheer, like, amazingness
Shit, I didn't realize
that
there
you
was
could
one of
get
those down there.
out of. It's like my problem with the Peacemaker show. It's like, even if it's good, like, the characters that he's using could be used so much better.
Well.
Where it's like, yeah, like, okay, it's interesting to have like a Peacemaker show that like deals with white supremacy or whatever, but it's like I don't want a Peacemaker show to be white supremacy. I want like a Peacemaker show where he's like an evil, secret agent, crazy person.
Yeah.
I don't want like it's like I don't want a Deathstroke movie where he's in a ninja and fighting Batman. I want it where he's like a pedophile menacing the Teen Titans.
Actually, some level at least some like something striking, not just like kind of just going through the motions, kind of like just kind of storytelling. I get that, yeah.
It's like
Sanitize, I guess is a good word.
Well,
I
that
guess,
doesn't
sanitizing
lead
it.
to progress.
Yeah.
That just got me.
James Gunn made like the vigilante character, like one half like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and one half like Deadpool or whatever, and it's like I mean that's a cool concept, but like I don't want another guy that quits, especially when Vigilante is a very interesting character that doesn't quit. Morbius, that would be sick if Morbius was just like, give me them kids or whatever.
Well, I love
I haven't
RPGs.
seen
What do you
them.
think of Dragon Warrior Hacks? The SNES game? I think that's a question for you, Andy.
I have very little experience with Dragon Quest, my friend, my dude. I played a bit of 4, and that's about it. I liked it though. Where the fuck do I go? Fuck it, let me have a walkthrough.
You've been fucking stuck on this level for so long, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think it's on you though. Like you've been getting fucking owned by like 1-8 kills this whole time.
Yeah, I'm over here chilling, doing my homework.
I mean,
Oh shit! If I mean it's
Hello.
2020, it's 2022, so I'm assuming everyone here and watching has played this game already. But if you have not, on Steam right now, RE4 Resident Evil 4 is $5. Get that game.
I haven't played Doom or RE4, but it's only because I'm doing at least when I play, I'm doing sort of.
If you get RE4, you're in luck because then like oh shit, it's a couple days actually. What? Oh yeah, hell yeah, it's next Wednesday. Yeah, the fan remaster, which is insane. Probably the closest. That one, actually, fan remaster plus the Silent Hill 2 fan remaster are like some true blue ass fucking like restoration projects. Not like some fucking weird like ENB. Turn up the fucking contrast and the sharpening filter ass fucking like.
oh my
like,
god.
or whatever.
I know, I've walked past an obvious place where I'm supposed to go. God damn it, I hate myself.
It's like actually like
Damn it,
going.
Andy, you would think this was a strength puzzle.
But it's actually like real like pouring through old like textures, and even in the case of the RE4 remaster, like both dudes who are working on that for like I think since 2013. They're both from the one of them is from the UK, one's from Spain, and they actually are like they've scouted.
Yes,
to
I know.
original
Shut up.
places. Oh, sorry. Oh,
See, I missed this somehow.
you trying to focus right now?
You would burn in hell for this. You mayo ass, cracker ass.
You mayo ass. I'm just keeping 100.
Hey,
That
Andy,
video is
if
so
you do-
fucking.
If we can get this stream to approximately 29,000 viewers, we can do more than that bitch ass is on.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm sure that's an
do it.
option. Okay, so then we gotta go back out.
Yes, I think this is GZ Doom, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So then we go out here, then we go over
Gay-
to
Gay
this.
Zex.
Come on, man.
Whoa, whoa, toxic.
Whoa.
Whoa.
TOS,
Whoa.
TOS.
We go up here, and then we wanna.
TOS.
Well, then I wanna get this, cause I need that. All right.
Hassan could never.
I did not realize that would let me up there. I did. I got
Oh
fucking
my
cyber yeeted.
Damn, dude, you got him with the fucking Anakin. It's over, Andy. I have the high ground.
Oh wait, I'm back here. God damn it. Okay.
You know what
This is
I don't even
actually
know what
fucking hell.
This
This
is the
level
hardest
is
level.
starting to-
After this, like it should be too, because this was the only.
Is your goal to find every secret and everything?
No,
Pretty much?
no. This is well. To be
No,
fair,
no.
I have actually not beaten episode 4 before, so this is my first playthrough. I've only gotten about
Oh,
halfway
okay.
I
through.
didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah, and this is John Romero at his most dickish, so you know. Well, actually, not. That's not true. I also have to play Sigil.
I
I
can't.
don't actually know if Hassan has ever played
I
a game
think-
on Twitch. That would
I think
require me to
episode
watch
4 is a little bit more
I can't tell
dickish.
if it's a joke or
but-
not, but it still made me laugh. I've
What?
never played a game on Twitch. I think he has. I mean, does this guy play games on his stream or something?
Or he
does he
just,
actually
I think he
just
just does
on a
politics.
Has Hassan ever played a game on Twitch? Yeah, his life.
Damn.
I'm
Damn.
gonna see what he's doing right. I mean, I guess he played like Among Us with AOC or whatever.
Every time I see a clip on my fucking timeline about Hassan, which I fucking hate, it's him snacking on some fucking meal off of Tupperware and watching a video of either himself or like a meme or like some other.
Yeah, I think he
YouTubers.
just does the epic news.
Yeah. Hassan ripped off Andy.
I've
Yeah,
only,
True.
I only saw the Christian Walker Felix stream, and it was mostly just for Felix and Christian Walker. And that
Wait,
was
what?
pretty-
Like, wait, what?
Yeah. God damn it,
Did
Andy.
it fire
Oh
into
my
the
God,
fucking-
That was my fault.
That was your fault, yeah. Felix was on fucking Hassan's stream?
Yeah, I think he's in LA or something right now.
What did they do? Like, what the fuck?
They just debated Christian Walker over, but and by debated I mean I think they went to like Popeyes or some shit.
Did they stream from Popeyes?
No, they went to Popeyes, came back and like streamed, and it was mostly just like
The debate
Christian
stream
Walker,
live
like-
in the Popeyes. We gotta have to talk this over a spicy chicken
me look
sandwich,
this
and
up.
if it's actually that
I
good.
think that they were like debating like trans sports. He was like spurging out, and then Felix was just like, "Have you ever once watched high school sports in your life?"
Oh my God. This is. I'm looking at images of that fucking stream. It just.
It's funny, huh?
You know what? I'll give it the fact that Hassan's a fucking idiot, but like the fact that he managed to make a fucking living from just like sitting down in his fucking bedroom and having these two fucking guys just sitting down and just screaming at each other, I'm assuming, in this guy's bedroom is commendable, at least.
It's so funny because like him and Hassan were like sitting down at the desk or whatever, and Felix is in the background just like smoking, like he's like going through an entire jewel pot.
You already said that. Okay.
He's just standing in the
Am I
background,
going?
like.
Yes. This is the
Just-
way I
just
want it. 'Cause
vibing,
what we
pretty
need to
much.
do is we need to get
I think he was on
the
his phone or something,
invincibility.
and he was just like, "Have you ever once like
Ever
watched
seen
this
the
sport?"
what's it called, the Stavros roast of Hassan?
I have not. I
That's
don't. I only subbed to Hassan so I could say, I could see.
Like
say
they're
how I
like
feel
yeah. FIM.
Throw some in the chat.
Oh no, I'm on the other side.
That's the only Hassan related thing I've seen in full, and Stavros
Also
fucking
wrong
goes.
side.
Oh, sorry. Stavros just
He's
goes
so-
in on everybody in that fucking room, except Sasha Grey. He gives
kinda laugh.
props to Sasha
Sasha
Grey.
Grey?
No, I
Yes, she was there also,
Oh. I guess
God.
try that.
because she's a Twitch streamer now.
There you go.
no, not
Is
quite.
she
no.
really?
Yeah, she
There
literally
you go.
is. She's actually
Good.
a dead ass Twitch streamer.
Oh man,
The fucking knockback is so great.
Andy, I'm taking a fat pull off this drink every time. Fucking so. Every time you load a quick.
Oh man, if he riffed on H Bomber guy the way he riffed on fucking those fucking Twitch idiots, it'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, this last because the cyber you can't just like relax on invincibility. You gotta fucking.
Don't you have like a BFG?
I do, but it knocks you up. Okay, we got in. We're good.
Well, so the way that like I always approach this.
No, that's the end of the level. Oh, thank. Woo!
God.
Fun.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say. It's like you kind of like get yourself into the room.
Yeah.
So then, like, whenever you do get knocked
All right.
back,
Okay.
just knock
Okay.
you back to the
Okay.
corner.
Now
Okay.
the last two levels should not be a problem.
2 hours later.
No, I know nothing in this is like I might die, but I'm not gonna be here for more than like. I would be shocked if this stream lasted more than another 40 minutes.
I'd be more of an active help if it also hasn't been like over a year since I played Doom 1.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will be. I'm probably gonna take a little break, but I will be coming back to Doom 2 at some point. I don't know when.
I'm assuming you've played a Ghoul's Forest, right, Andy?
What is a Ghoul's Forest?
The Doom one? You never played it?
A Ghoul's Forest? No, I have not. What is it?
It's pretty much like almost like you ever heard how do I explain it?
I've probably
It's kinda like
seen it, but I haven't.
You've probably seen it, yeah. It's kind of like an endless, like wave kind of game mode where like there's a bunch of like shit coming from the darkness, like different all around you. Just
Yeah,
gotta
I think I've
survive
seen
as
that.
much as you
Yeah.
can, I think. Kind of like Devil Daggers, kind of. I think Devil Daggers was inspired by Ghoul's Forest.
Thank you for that. That is power armor is super generous. What the fuck is that fake wall? What was that?
Oh my god.
I didn't even like hurt me or anything. I'm just confused. Like, what?
By the way, I guess Devil Daggers, if anyone wants a really solid.
I have heard.
How about instead of devil daggers, it's devil. That's the word I say on Twitch.
Oh, I.
Jesus Christ.
That's Cole.
What does chat think of Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley, jeez.
No,
I think I've played a bit of that game. Yeah, same here.
I prefer it to like the Harvest Moons and the Animal Crossing just 'cause it's a little easier, but then it has like the same.
How are you with horror games, Andy?
I played a few. I know of the genre, but I'm not super experienced.
I need to see you play Subnautica, bro.
Oh, I love Subnautica. I will definitely do that.
You played it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love Subnautica.
One of the rare few games where I actually find it difficult to keep playing because, like, I just like.
Because there be sea monsters.
Every fucking far away groan and yelp is like, I'm good, bro. I don't need to see this shit. I'll just turn around. I'll just stay in the little boat and just chill out. I don't need to see this planet. It's all good.
I love just chilling in my. It's kind of nice at like. It's really like the perfect like exploration horror game because it gives you just enough where you're like, damn, maybe I do want to go over there.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. It's
And you do need to
insanely
progress because
well-paced.
I also like how progression works in that game.
Because I played recently. I played not too long ago, The Forest, with some friends.
Have you?
Sorry, good.
Oh no, you.
I've heard good things about the forest.
Oh, The Forest. I'll be
Have
honest.
you played the Long Dark?
I have not, but I've heard really good things about it actually.
What about?
I think I'm in my docket. I think.
Okay, what about the forest?
So I played the game with The Forests with some friends, and I'll be honest, it's like a huge case of with friends, it's fun, whatever. But like, it's not. It works. The game works. It just feels so like I don't know, antiseptic in how it like treats the survival genre. It feels just do. I don't know. And the inherent mystery and like the mystery and like drive forward to explore is really interesting to me. Like find your son. Like who gives a shit? Like bro, I'm here fucking kicking mutant creatures' asses here. I don't even, at this point. I forgot what my fucking son looks like. Who like appears like 2 seconds.
It's the Fallout 4 problem.
Yeah, but the ending, the last like the I guess it's an actual true blue level, is fucking pure fucking schlock. It's so fucking funny, and the final cutscene is hilarious. I don't know if y'all want me to spoil it, but I kind of wish because it's so fucking funny, bro. It's
I'll have to try it. I've been playing recently Project Zomboid. It's some good shit.
oh my god, Project Zomboid.
I had not touched it until recently, and then I put like no joke like 50 hours in a week. I'm like, holy shit! It just grabbed.
I'll just say one thing about the ending of The Forest. One tiny thing. You you end up going to what's basically Jimmy Fallon at the end. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
I really love when a survival horror game, or just a survival game in general, really gets the survival part back.
That's the part that like The Forest is fine on that aspect. It just feels too like rote and like plain about it, you know. The
Yeah, you
Forest.
need some weird survival.
Have you played Below Zero?
I'm after I finish the Nautic, I'll try Blue Zero.
Ooh, you haven't finished Subnautica? Ooh,
I'm too scared, bro. I'm gonna.
I get it. It took me. I think I finished that game at like 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So I'm like, if the sun is even lower than halfway, I'm gonna shit myself.
Like that game is genius in terms of sound design and how it places certain UI. Even for me, it wasn't because I heard something. I think it was like the UI, like the voice was like, Leviathan class creatures in front of you. Are you sure you want to go on? I'm like, I'm not gonna turn around. I'm good.
There's like no gamma options, so like the gamma options range from like your fuck to your fuck. Like it's like it's so good at atmosphere. It's like you can't see more than like 30 feet in front of you.
The game recalls another game I've played in the past, which I'm pretty sure no one here's heard of. And it'll sound weird when I say it, but trust me, this game is fucking terrifying. And I found out about it when I was younger from a fucking Justin TV movie streamer I used to follow a lot back in early 2010s. It's this PC. I think it's almost edutainment. Edutainment first-person like exploration game called Hunt the Great White Shark. And like Subnautica, it's like terrifying because huge expanse of just nothing, and just like foggy underwater, and then you just see something creep from the fog, like I guess the fog of war at the water, coming towards you, and just fucking, it's like the most terrifying shit ever. But it's not even a horror game; it's like a fucking entertainment game. It's so good. And like I played Subnautica, it's like reminded me of that fucking game. Shout out to Justin TV. Those were the days.
Yeah, I guess shout out to Justin TV on my Twitch channel. Oh, come on.
Justin TV was the Wild West, man. You could fucking watch, I don't know, some guy's 24-hour stream of his backyard and then watch like Fist of the North Star or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Fist of the North Star. Who doesn't love Fist of the North Star?
But yeah, The Forest, pretty okay game itself. Subnautica, really, really fucking good. Even though I've not finished it. Nice. Yeah, I wondered. I truly wonder, Diabolic Danger. I really wonder. Wait, which level is this again? Like level 5 or world?
3-7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, that's fine. We had the BFG out.
What's popping?
What's up? Welcome back. Did you leave actually the room? I didn't notice.
Yeah, no. Dude, fuck. Subnautica? Good ass game.
Yeah, good ass game, yeah.
It's one of the only like like games that does like that like no weapon offensive weapon stuff that I did like actually well. Or like you can't kill any enemies. That shit.
There's one really funny thing about that game though. About the developer, at least slightly.
Yeah.
Apparently the fucking sound designer
Yeah.
was following some random like white nationalist group on Facebook.
God.
So they had to fire him early on. They had to get a new sound designer while it was in early access.
That game changed a lot from early access. I remember it was gonna have like Minecraft style, like you could like actually physically change the terrain.
Oh yeah, it
And
did, yeah.
They were gonna add like yeah, just a bunch of bullshit. I'm kind of glad that they went with a very subdued design philosophy.
It also like some like little touches of like guided like design also like it handholds you a tiny bit, so you know there's some drive towards it, you know.
I especially like in Below Zero, they decided to originally they were going to bring back all the vehicles from Subnautica and all the items and shit and add stuff, and then they cut out like half, which was I think the best decision that they could make.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple that just don't fit in the game, like the fucking Cyclops, like just doesn't. You would think it would.
Yeah. How much is it right now? Oh, $20.
They redid the story from the ground up. The story was it was way worse than the new one.
Oh.
There was like a bunch of just like.
All right, final level time.
You got this, Andy. You got this, bro.
Oh, I do.
They completely redid the story from the ground up.
There's land creatures now? Oh, sick.
Yeah, there's a whole land out area.
Yeah, because it's the Arctic.
Even like it's the.
Well, there's a land area in like. Oh, did you not find the island in?
No, I did.
No, I'm asking. Stu, did you
no,
not?
I found it, yeah, but like I haven't progressed farther because I'm scared. I'm scared. I'll be just very honest. I'm
Yeah,
fucking terrified.
I get that. I get that.
What you gotta do is just power rush to the.
Just
fucking,
power rush the fucking. Just
You gotta get the. You gotta get the. Once you get the mech suit, the game gets a lot easier in terms of your. It's really like the Aliens effect, where it's like once you get a mech suit, it's like, oh fuck these dudes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the prawn suit I have heard is very OP.
I don't see what else
It's
is on
not
sale.
too bad. I think they balanced it more in the new one than they did the other one. It's kind of OP in the original Subnautica because you can just like once you get the grapple attachment and the drill attachment, you can just kill anything in the game. As long as it doesn't damage you and you can like dodge pretty well, you can basically turn the game into like a Soulsborne game.
I see. Yeah. Let's see. What else they got here on fucking Steam? Oh wow. Hey, like I said, if y'all, anyone, I mean, for me, it's kind of like a mixed recommendation, but the Forest is $6.99 if anyone wants to try that out, I guess. Oh, Disco Elysium, $16. Hell yeah.
Pretty good.
That game's if you haven't played Disco Elysium?
I played a little bit.
So let me list what I went off. I got a bunch of stuff on the winter sale, so I only got a few things. But I got, let me sort by, recent activity. Okay, so I got Ghost Runner, Project Warlock, Hat in Time, and Jackbox 3.
Honey Pop 2 is on sale.
Oh no.
I liked it.
Don't do that. Don't do that now.
I didn't like it as much as the first one. There was a lot less stuff to do after the first one, and there was like they put like a bullshit like.
Yeah, you're in a call seriously discussing the gameplay mechanics of Honey Pop. Those are.
It's literally the best match 3 game on PC. I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna commend you for actually yeah, I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one.
It's not. It's not even good. Wow, there's none of the shitty like Unity porn visual novel
The second review for Honey Pop 2 is I Miss My Dad.
I
Damn.
did an actual.
That's so fitting. That's so fitting.
I did an actual like published review of Honey Pop 2.
You did.
I did.
That's
It was
insane.
so fun.
Alright, hold on. Let me click on the reviews. How long until I see something that says, I'll never feel touch? Oh, there it is. I'll never feel the touch of a woman. There it is. Your friends can't see this in your Steam library. Yeah. Final level?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got this, Andy. You got this, bro. Much cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, you knew. Oh, you knew.
Yeah, no, there's no.
What the fuck? There's a second one. Come on.
What the fuck is that dude?
I'm gay. I just
Bring his
played
ass out
fucking
here.
puzzle twist.
Hold on. I need to remember
Standing
which
on
video.
top of him? That's so funny.
So I want to see if it's on Steam.
There you go.
I think Summertime Saga.
One more time. Come again.
Summertime Saga. Is that on Steam? No. Okay.
Summertime? Wait.
It's called Summertime Saga. It's pretty good.
Summertime
pretty good.
Saga?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a video game.
Did you want to be a little more descriptive there, Cole?
Summer. I see summer memories. I see summer memories, but not summertime.
Yeah, do you want
It's
to...
not on Steam. It's not on Steam, unfortunately.
Where do you think you could get it?
Because Steam like opened itself up pretty recently. Like, remember when Steam you used to have to like download like patches?
Wait,
for-
are there any meat and fuck games on Steam?
No.
No. There are a bunch of like Unity porn games that are on
Of course,
Steam
yeah.
now. That range from okay to
I
really
need-
bad.
I
I've played a couple of them. I
hear that-
usually pirate them, but
Look, bro, if you don't have that fucking guitar
Cole,
song,
Bozo got very mad when I sent her that,
fuck.
Yeah, she got mad.
I also think that me and fuck on Steam would probably be the copyright case of the century.
it would be.
They'd
Oh
have to
my
get like
God.
fucking. They'd have to get like the OJ Dream Team.
Newell versus Russian fucking studio or whatever.
I'd be sick if there was an actual court case document called like.
After I made that edit, I did an inspiration of your tweet, Cole. I legit could not stop thinking about that fucking song over. It was in my mind for like 3 days.
I put it again. I think I'm gonna go.
Hey, what happened?
If I listen to it again, I think I'm gonna go insane.
Oh yeah, no. The fucking.
Oh man, what a game series! What an iconic
What a
series.
classic series! What a classic series, man.
We need like a sort of like Super Bunny Hop style retrospective of that.
I need to see.
I would love to see it.
I need to see Camster talk about the meat and fuck games.
I've never done like I would never do a visual or a video essay except for maybe that.
For meat and fuck games.
Yeah.
What's that guy's called? Nerdwriter? That other guy? That like other like big video essayist?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch too much YouTube. I only know Super Bunny Hop.
I know them because I used to watch them, and they're always still on my fucking like recommended list. The only like video essayist I still watch is like Camster, but he like drops a video every 200 years, which is fine because they're usually really good.
I watched this
Yeah.
guy in Praise of Shadows.
In Praise of Shadows. Let's see.
He's really good. I fuck with him. I'm trying to get the follow back from him on Twitter. He only has like 3,000. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, Jack.
This guy called Kara. I'm not sure if y'all heard of him.
Linkara? Yeah, no. Seems pretty
Oh, no.
obscure.
This meat and fuck game sucks.
These meet 'em fuck games really fucking suck.
Have you seen Linkara's reaction to the Oni plays impression?
No.
Wait, what?
I gotta get this for you.
I'm on my epic quest for hentai.
I would love to just do Linkara parody video.
Linkara in Meet and Fuck.
I'm gonna post
Island.
it in the chat, so everyone can see this.
Meet and Fuck Kikassia edition.
Kramer's Hentai Adventure, but it's...
Yeah, but it's fucking
Kikassia.
Linkara.
Dog Walker's Hentai Adventure. Oh, man.
He's doing the fucking Batman credit card voice, but like he's responding a question about what year was the fucking Ukrainian Civil War or whatever the fuck, so he can bang like some fucking huge like boob like fucking anime woman.
Yeah, it's always like what day did the Berlin Wall fall or some shit. It's like I am 8 years old.
I am 8 years old and I want to jerk off. Who are you asking me about fucking Polish like inter-regional politics?
It's like who published the James Bond series of books? And it's like, how do you know this? Yeah, I'd love to be the Grant Morrison of the Meat and Fuck Game series.
Where the fuck do I go?
Oh, I
Just
should
put
say
way too much effort into a Meat and Fuck game.
I should say to clear the air. Pull the video that I made again inspired by your tweets.
Yeah.
I did not actually play the game. I just YouTubed Meat and Fuck, and you'll be astounded how many fucking Let's Plays of Meat and Fuck games are there on
Let's
YouTube.
go.
I've seen them before. It's insane.
A lot of them are like from people from Spain. And I chose that one specifically because the guy, like as you see in the video, starts like waving his mouse on the woman's boobs.
On the titties. Yeah, and they have jiggle.
I was like, yeah, that's the
Oh,
one.
that's it.
That's
Okay.
the one right there.
We have lost like half of our viewer base since we started talking about
What do you mean?
Meat and
We
Fuck.
gained it. It's like 9. It was like 6 before.
Yeah, no.
It's 6 now.
It says 9 on my end.
Let me see. Let me look at the
Damn, maybe my
official.
shit's broken.
It's 6.
Oh, that's whack. Come on.
Try refreshing.
Oh,
You people need to learn some culture.
Meat and Fuck. Oh, come on. Yeah, I
Meat
need
and
to
Fuck is
fucking.
my culture. My culture is not your costume, man.
Hold on. How do I
I
get
would,
back?
yeah,
there?
I would love to be like the Frank Miller or the Grant Morrison.
Are you gonna say the Frank Miller of Meat and Fuck game?
I would love to write like a 300-page script for a Meat and Fuck.
You start asking questions about like I don't know, like I don't know, ego death or something.
Meat and Fuck metaphysics.
Physics, just questions about.
We're done.
The ontology.
And
of hitting
that-
and quitting it.
Is Doom 1.
That's Doom
Let's
1.
go. Let's go.
So, my final rating: Episode 1, bit easy, classic. Episode 2, kind of all over the place, but I think has the highest highs. 3 sucks. But Episode 4, this is my first time beating it. It's really hard, and it is kind of slapdash, but I don't think it gets... I think it has a bit too negative a reputation. A lot of its levels are creative and interesting for 1995, and, like,
Oh, of course.
there is a lot of fun to it, and I do think it is absolutely worth playing. I'm not going into Doom 2 next.
Hey, what's your favorite Meat and Fuck game?
I don't know. I remember the one that was like the Office MILF that you posted. That was the one that I remember.
Okay.
Anyway,
I think the one I remember the one that I fucked with the
I
most.
fucked.
anyway,
Yeah.
next time I play a Doom
Hey,
game,
you
it'll
know
be
what?
Doom 2, but that's not for a while. I'm gonna...
Good job, Andy. We're all proud of you.
GG's, good stuff, man. Let's play them out with a classic song.
I'd love to make that like you probably could too.
That should be your stream wait and ending song.
That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty
I think
good.
I might. I think I
Anyway,
might
I'm
put that
gonna end it
together.
off. I'm kind of tired. I also gotta. Also, look forward to me in the future forcing Cole to read or watch all of Dragon Ball and Z.
Yeah, we on stream.
I mean, yeah, we can read a manga on stream. There's no. I mean, as long as we don't show the panels, it's fine.
As long as we don't show that I'm clearly on manga deck.
Anyway,